We're slow.
I'm gonna let her dog out real quick.
We are
There
trying to
was
play a
an
game,
attempt.
sir.
It's too late. He already
Yeah.
ran. Oh,
Okay.
I can see me in David's camera.
Greetings.
You can also see.
Wiki fast forward.
Oh gosh, what is that one? Who is that one?
That's Gimli.
A Gimli. that's
Gimli,
I thought that's who that was.
Gimli.
our little angsty ginger cat. Yeah.
Lucy's like
That was
literally
Gimli.
right out of frame, and it makes me really angry.
That's why I thought my dog might still be outside, because she's usually right there when I'm down here, but she's up on the couch and not moving.
Is
You
it
will
warmer?
never see Moochie again. I bought Moochie a heated throw blanket, and he never leaves it
Oh
anymore.
my god, I
Right.
forgot
When it's
you had
warmer.
the cat now.
We've had Moochie for like 3 weeks. Well, here I had the cat.
Yeah, I forgot you like had him there like permanently.
Yeah.
I want to see him.
Okay. Well.
You should wear the heated throw blanket so that we can see Moochie.
He's too cute.
You're so cute. And I come
We
over.
got here a tad late. Let's get started.
Let's do it.
I'm sorry, I'm eating.
No, you're fine.
D&D.
Can I have all my players roll me a d20? While they're doing that, we are stop, drop, and
11.
roll
Nat
for
20.
an
I am
actual
done for
play
tonight.
5e game set in the Zodiac Empires campaign setting. Who's gotten the lowest so far?
I've got a 9.
I
9,
got an 11.
11,
I've got an
11,
18 teen.
an 18, and a 20. So,
Looks
David.
like it's me. Alright, so last session, we arrived in a town after freeing all the slaves and getting information from the one dude. What's his name?
Ardrill.
Yes, from Andro.
Andre.
We arrived in a small town that was not on the map because not everyone maps their small towns. Big cities are the only thing that matter.
You heard it here. folks.
Thanks for the sub, Ashley.
And when we arrived, there were houses burned down, and we found out later through some investigative work on Ember and Kalian's part, I
A
believe.
tone.
A town.
Yeah.
Thanks for the
Yes.
sub, May.
That the burned down house, one of the burned down houses, belonged to a family that had like 3 daughters,
5.
5 daughters.
I was like, it's
There
more
were
than
3
5.
houses.
5, remember that.
Yes.
One left alive, I think.
Yeah. One we assume married off and left town.
And bounced.
Yes. The three houses were burned down. 1 daughter was left in town. Soul decided after a short talk with the barman, the guy behind the bar, tavern owner,
Barkeep.
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 That's it.
He had a
Um,
mustache. I wrote it down. He had a mustache.
that he was going to go and stand guard at this woman's house across the street because he had this just a gut feeling that something was going to happen. Kalian came along with him since he is one of the few people that only needs like 4 hours of trance time rather than sleep.
Yep.
And Soul does not need to sleep. In the middle of the night, mid-trance for Kalian, a fiery being appeared inside said daughter's house.
Did I
And
stop like right there?
just after, Soul ran in, burst through a window, and was going to save the girl while simultaneously casting Sleet Storm to put all the fires in that house off, and that's where we stopped.
Yes, very
Yes.
key point was that Soul was jumping through the window. And that is actually right where we are going to pick up. So, Soul, you crash through the window of this house and you begin casting your spell of Sleet Storm.
Sleet
Notice how he
Storm.
says begin. You begin casting.
Yes.
Moochie. Come here, baby. No,
Sleep storm.
he told me to go to hell.
So looking up Sleet Storm real quick. till the spell ends. Freezing rain and sleet in a 20-foot tall cylinder with a 40-foot radius centered upon a point you choose within range. Area is heavily obscured, and exposed flames in the area are doused. The ground becomes difficult terrain. They have to make a dex save or fall prone if they walk on the ice for the first time on their turn. And it's
Unless you're me.
concentration. Yes, unless you're Rinlin with her crazy ice walking abilities.
Awesome.
All right. So,
And I believe the spell itself is concentration. Yeah. So
Yes.
at any point I can let it go. It's just to put out the flames.
who was in, like, outside with you?
Just Kalian.
Just Kalian? Okay. So you get in there and you see the following. I don't have a map for this because it's going to be Theater of the Mind because it's kind of short.
Right.
There is a woman and there is this figure that's like moving towards her. When you first looked at it, it was a just like this burning bright flame. But as you finish your spell and the area begins to get all icy and rainy within this woman's house, the being becomes a bit more smoky, but he still looks like he's composed of fire. It's just like outside now. It kind of looks like he's almost wearing like a cloak of smoke. So think of like a cloaked figure, only the cloak is smoke and dark plumes, and inside you can see arms and a face made of fire.
All right.
That's good.
So your spell is active. At this point, I need you to stop, drop, and roll for initiative. And Kalian, I'm going to have you roll for initiative as well.
Okay.
Because it would only make sense that after seeing Soul run in, you'll probably respond in some way.
Would I have disadvantage because I'm literally just waking up?
Yes.
I rolled a 18 total.
Oh, that's not bad. I got a 19.
Nice.
Rogues.
Yeah. Well, my disadvantage roll was a 15 on the die, so.
You just have better dex than me. I rolled a 17 on the die.
I'd hope he
Cleric.
has better decks than you.
So the strange fire creature actually gets to go first. As you kind of finish casting your spell, he rolled real well for initiative. It
Yeah,
turns, faces you, and begins just moving towards your general direction. As he's doing so, it looks like the smoke is just kind of pouring off of him as he's walking through the sleet and the rain and whatnot. He walks about 10 feet up to you, and in that time, you can see he's gotten pretty wet for a fire being. He's not looking happy about it either.
Would you say he's moist?
Sure.
He's a moist boy.
Awkward.
He is then going to attempt to
Kill
reach
me.
out and touch you.
face.
Okay.
Soul, can you make a dexterity saving throw for me?
Oh, God. Oh, no. That's a 2. Saving throw. Yeah, that's a 2.
You're
No.
not flammable, right?
I forgot to
I think
up
he's
it.
meltable.
I'm meltable. So it's a 3 total.
You would catch fire. Elder are not immune to being flamed.
Good thing we're in the middle of a storm that puts all unprotected flames out.
It is a good thing, huh? But you do take
Oh, God, I
some
need a
fire
pencil.
damage.
Okay, tell me how much I take.
3 fire damage. And you would be lit on fire, however, that will immediately be negated by your spell. Unless you fail the concentration saving throw you have to make right now.
Yes, and what is it? 10 now?
Yeah.
Sweet. Concentration spell. Yes, that's saving throw. Cool, that's a 14 total.
Okay. That that is the end of his turn. And Kalian, you're up.
Would it be Arcana to attempt to identify this creature?
Yeah.
All right, baby, roll well. Gosh, darn it. How does a 9 do for me?
You've never seen anything like this. It's some weird fire monster.
Oh, this is a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyways. Can I get within 30 feet without entering the slippery terrain?
We'll say yeah. We'll say you can stand, like, outside the window looking in, and the spell's only affecting inside.
Okay.
It's reasonable that it would be blocked by the walls of
By
the
the
house.
house.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move up, and if I have to, I'll use a bonus action to dash to get close as necessary. And then I will use my action to cast Charm Person on the figure. It does only affect humanoids.
Okay. It doesn't seem to be affected by your spell.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Arcana would have been real nice. But okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Soul, you're up.
Cool. I am going to drop Sleet Storm so I can actually see this mofo.
Okay.
And cast Spiritual Weapon as a bonus action
Okay.
right behind him.
You get to make a free attack with that.
Yes. And for everyone in the audience, it is shaped like an asparagus spear.
Oh.
Okay. It's food
Okay.
related.
Is
I
it-
get it.
Is it pointy at
It
least?
is. It is pointy.
A very pointy piece of asparagus.
Yes.
Cool.
So. Yes, max damage. So it is.
Did you roll the hit?
Oh fuck. Okay.
You can
so-
keep the damage, just if you hit.
Okay, so that is a 17 to hit.
That does hit.
Sweet. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. What's that?
Okay.
And then I'll hit him with a Word of Radiance. We're allowed to do that, right? That's a cantrip?
Yeah.
Sweet. So they make a Constitution saving throw. Has to be a DC of 8, 9, 10, 11, 14.
You got a 3.
Cool. So 2d6. Don't fail me now. I rolled 2 1s. So 2 damage total.
Your
that's my turn.
spear strikes him from behind, and he kind of turns and looks at you, and as you speak a word, there's just a bright burst of light, and it shields its eyes for just a minute, but then kind of recovers, turning to face you again. At this point, the woman is kind of yelling and running for the door on her turn. She makes it to the door and swings it open, and she runs out a little bit into the street. Kalian, she's not too far from you.
Okay.
On the creature's turn, it's going to make 2 attacks against Soul. Does a 20 beat your AC?
I'm sorry, who are you attacking?
Soul.
Yes, a 20 hits.
There's only 2 people there, David.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear who he was attacking.
I didn't hear it either.
So a 20 hits. In that case, a 21 will also hit. So you will take a total of 13 fire damage.
Run, David.
And that will end its turn. And we will go to Kalian.
I would like to shout to the woman, go get the guards. And then I would like to jump in and flank the creature with soul.
Okay.
And I am going to cast Booming Blade. 25?
Hits.
Ooh, that's good damage. Uh, 29. 6 of it would be thunder. Matters.
The creature kind of wavers a little bit. There's huge plumes of smoke kind of pouring off of him. Everything's damp, so nothing's catching fire. Where he's standing, the floor is just getting it's kind of beginning to smolder right beneath it. But he's still up. The glow's a lot fainter from inside the smoke now. And
The ground's not difficult terrain anymore, right?
correct.
Yeah.
Soul, it is your turn.
All right. I will try and hit him again with my spiritual weapon right up front.
Okay.
That is another 17 to hit.
Hits.
And that is 10 damage total from that.
Okay.
And I would like to try and hit it with a 3rd level inflict wounds.
Go for it.
There's that.
Pluck it up.
I don't know if you guys saw that in David's camera at all, but Junie and Lucy just cleared over the back of our couch like freaking gazelles.
Nice.
That is a 18 to hit.
Hit.
Nice.
Oh, this is gonna hurt so much. Okay, so it's
So
3.
excited.
Kill it with fire.
4.
Except probably not. That's probably a bad idea.
Kill it with necrotic.
So, I'm gonna just write down totals real quick. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10,
You're so invasive.
12, 20.
Oh god.
Good lord. Why can't I do math? 12 plus 9.
21.
Thank you.
Ladies. I'm not a jungle gym.
Jingle Jim.
I'm not a jungle gym. Oh no.
As you
Why?
reach your hand out to grasp the creature, you make contact with its form. It's warm at first, but your hand's kind of glowing with this kind of like purplish, reddish energy. And as you grasp it, lines of this energy just kind of crack through the smoke and illuminate. For a
Sam.
brief second, the smoke that's kind of making up the hood of this creature is blown off, and you get a good look at the thing's face. It's definitely not human, though it kind of resembles one. The human face is very distinctive on it, though the rest of it, it's clearly just kind of composed of fire. But as you're kind of holding on for just a little bit longer with your spell, eventually the fire kind of goes up in a wisp, and the smoke is kind of left pluming in the room you're standing in. The floorboards beneath it haven't quite caught. It's like when you throw wet wood on a fire, it doesn't quite catch at first and just smokes and steams a lot. But yeah, the being is vanquished.
All right. Would I,
Be
in
gone?
my old ass self, know what that was?
You can attempt either a Arcana or Religion check.
Okay. Religion it is. That is a natural 1. I don't know shit.
Same thing happened to me.
You think it might be a spoop.
A
Spoop.
All right. We need to find that lady. Obviously, she's in danger in some way.
Oh, did you kill it?
Yes.
The woman doesn't get too far as she kind of sees the fire kind of dying down. She kind of stops running away and kind of slowly wanders back in and peeks into her home to see you guys kind of standing there. The smoke's just kind of finished clearing. There's still a smell of something like stuff was burning. So it's a weird, like, it's like it stuff was burning and then it got rained on. That's what it smells like in here. She's like,
All right.
she kind of looks around. Thank you. I owe you my life.
Oh, it ain't no thing. It's what we Vangalites do. I just apologize for the rude intrusion of this fiery being and myself and my partner here.
Aye.
I would have been done for if you hadn't come along.
Again, just another day in the life of a Vangalite. There are some things I'd like to ask you, though, because those things, whatever that was, obviously had a reason to be here, and we would like to know. So I can
Of course.
move on with this.
Of course. Anything. I'm in your debt.
All right. I say, how about we go to this tavern? I got a bunch of other friends there. They're all probably asleep right now, but it's gonna be a lot safer there, surrounded by them, than it is gonna be here with just the two of us.
You think that thing's going to come back?
Yeah, it is.
Just
It may not come back, but
but
who knows? Whoever was in charge of it, or whatever it was, has friends, and something may come after you still. It is safe to assume that you are going to be in danger until this is resolved.
She kind of looks a little somber at that and nods her head yes. All right, I'll come with you.
All right, Kalian, let's get going. And I hit myself with the rejuvenate because I don't like being hurt.
does anyone?
Well, I don't know.
In a short little while, you find yourself back in the tavern. Everyone else is asleep.
All right, ma'am. You just go ahead and have a sit here. I'm gonna go get our friends. Kalian, if you would not mind just keeping an eye on this kind lady and possibly getting her a little something to calm her nerves.
Sounded so suggestive.
It's not my bar. I can't just take stuff.
I hand him a cup full of something that I can produce that's alcoholic.
I pass it to her
There you
awkwardly.
go. I'm gonna go get our friends. They're not gonna be happy to be woken up at whatever hour this is. But I'll be right back. I go upstairs. I walk into each room as quiet as possible, except for whichever room Renlin is in, and I just kind of like just say from across the room, "Hey, it's time to get up. I got some stuff we need to talk about."
Do you not even open the door? Like,
No, I open the
He just-
door. It's just I don't go to your bed.
He just like wafts the scent of coffee under the door, hoping that
Yeah.
wakes up.
Oh
Eggs and bacon, you know.
wait,
It should be
The
it should be
best
noted
part
that I'm
of
pretty sure
waking up.
me and May's characters share a room, so
yeah.
we're spooning.
It's better to not wake up the seasoned warrior right next to them.
Especially if she has javelin.
Yes.
I spoon it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
oh no, I
Ember-
sleep with all my throwing hammers now, just around me and like a pile.
pile
So-
of hammers.
go around, wake everyone up. Like, we got ourselves a little situation here. I'm gonna need everyone's input, and we may be staying in this town a little bit longer than we thought we were going to. Oh, I heard a sound.
I'm like, okay. Yes.
When
You
you
up,
guys
Ren?
come downstairs, Kalian is real awkward.
There are Folgers in my cup.
Oh, there's liquor in your cup. What do you mean?
Oh wait, I'm a dwarf. Yeah, sorry.
When you come downstairs, the woman is kind of sitting there, kind of looking around. Ember and
Atone.
Atone. But you guys were the ones who went to go look at the burned houses, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You recognize the woman.
One of the ones from the pictures.
Indeed.
Is she the one with the hair Brett thing? The flower?
No.
Okay.
I assume that one died in that fire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. My bad. I have a note here saying that on my paper. I just didn't read it.
She wasn't the one next to the mustache guy, right?
No.
Descriptive.
But he
that's
knew
how I
what.
remember that's how I knew the guy is the mustache. That's why I suspected the bartender initially.
No, I think Mustache Man married the one girl who went away.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's right. But I wanted to be certain.
That was my.
Okay. So we recognize her.
All right, y'all.
Oh.
This young woman here is a member of that family that owns all those houses that have been burned down.
Nira Duran.
Yeah. She is the recent survivor of a attack of some fiery being cloaked in smoke and had the burning eyes of 1,000 suns.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, no. Whenever it touched you, it hurt a lot. Took care of it, me and Galen. So she now owes us some answers, and I'm gonna find out because I can't leave this town knowing that someone's in danger.
Good enough reason?
If Soul's interested, I'm interested, I guess.
My character would be agreeing with Soul here. So, yeah.
I'm making these noises in character, apparently.
I know.
I'm like, oh, come on, Rinlin. You said if nothing came out of it, then we would go. But something came out of it. She was going to get eaten to death by a friggin' Bernie thing. I don't know.
Well,
It's
she
true.
didn't. She's fine.
We climbed a tree.
For
We
now.
saw
Let's go.
a nest. We climbed a tree. It had eggs in it. Now we gotta wait till the mama comes to roost.
What the fuck are you even?
So
me,
who's the
the
mother?
player, is very confused.
Who's
we,
the mother?
Me, the GM, is very amused.
Does perhaps we could take this lady with us? Does she have any attachment to this town? I'm assuming not, since
Everybody else dead and
I
gone.
would say, not to be a delicate tone, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we could find out, but
You could just
That's-
ask
that's-
her. She's sitting
yeah.
right next to us.
Yeah.
so
She kind of stares at you all awkwardly.
yes, it is time to give us some answers. I'm not quite the wordsmith, so I don't know all the words to say, but
Kalian and I will deal with this part.
thank you.
I do not deal with this part.
I have a
What do you
charisma
wanna
of
know?
0.
I'm really not a very communicative person, but
Okay.
I'll take notes.
Okay, Kalian will, yes, log
Take notes.
all this because I got, I got advantage on insights, investigations. I got a pretty high persuasion.
I have negative charisma, but I'm a human lie detector, if that helps.
Yeah,
does
so you
help.
stand there and ping your
That will
radar.
help.
Let the warlock do warlock things.
Yes.
Anytime she lies, just scream like Rinlin.
I think the biggest
I
question
think
we
we'd wake up our whole tavern that way.
Ah! Ah!
But yeah, first I'd say, anything you need, if, other than staying alive. But
Staying alive.
food, drink, blankets.
No, thank you. I'm fine. Now.
So, Ember and I here did some digging around in some of the other houses that burned down, and we realized that your sisters are gone and whatnot. And
And whatnot.
I guess the simple thing is what brought this on? Is this going to follow you if you go somewhere else?
That
Can you tell us what it even is?
thing, this is going to sound crazy, but it looks like my sister's husband, late husband.
Where's those pictures? Pull up the pictures. This guy.
Grab the pictures.
She kind of points at it. Yes. Soul, at this point, you kind of look at the picture, and you realize that the creature that you had dispatched, the face that kind of lingered on right before it was extinguished, does indeed match the mustached gentleman in the picture.
He's got a fire mustache.
Oh.
Fucking, does he really?
Yes,
It's
that
pretty hot.
mustachioed gentleman
Fuck
is
off,
exactly
Joe.
what this fireman looked like.
Mustache
Looked
boy.
like.
So, okay, so he's an outsider to your family. Why? What happened that made him this way? Was he this way to begin with? I guess I don't know. But why has he gone after your entire family?
I don't know
Your
why
father
he would.
disappeared Your father disappeared sometime throughout these pictures. Was there some dirt? Your father was a prominent man. Maybe he had something to protect?
Our father died of natural causes. He passed away a few years ago. Our oldest sister, Mara, she had just married recently. Me and my other sisters had kind of pushed her into it. We didn't want to be left behind. There's a certain social standing here in Osept. The oldest tends to get married off first, and marriages and whatnot and dowries, they won't get passed on, and we weren't encouraged to find husbands of our own until she was married. I can't say that her husband, his name was Zaol, I can't say he was a kind man, but he was well-to-do, and he opened the opportunities for me and my other sisters to have a chance of getting out of here.
I'm sorry. Are you telling me that you forced your sister to get married so that you could get married?
We didn't force her.
You pushed her hand.
Yes. Regrettably.
Mm,
What became of your sister and this Zeu?
Zale.
Zale.
she's dead, isn't she?
Mara, she went missing. Her and her husband. No one knew what happened to them. Her house, Zaol was always a private man. He liked his privacy. For what reasons, I don't know, but I can't guess they were good. Their house was a mile or so out of town.
The first house.
No.
What direction is this house out of town? Is it
North.
towards? Yeah, it is.
Out of town wasn't the first. I thought in town was the first house.
There's
All the
There's
houses that you
house.
investigated were within the town limits. They weren't more than a mile
Oh,
away.
so we didn't investigate this house. Okay.
No.
This is the first one we saw, though. That's what I meant.
You guys came from the south. You haven't seen this one.
Oh.
Mhm.
I don't know shit, guys.
There's a lot of burned down houses.
This is true.
Their
This
house didn't
house-
burn down. It was just abandoned.
Suspiciously.
And you don't know why we assume this Zale character is coming after you and your sisters and burning down the homes and taking your lives?
It's all happened so quickly. My sisters, Andrea, Rachel, Ashley.
You just
some
killed.
really good, those are some really good on the spot names, Joe.
You just killed Andrea, Rachel, and Ashley. You're aware, right?
That was planned.
Yeah, they're all dead.
I don't want to be haunted by the evil spirit of Rachel. That terrifies me. No offense.
The fires in their homes, they happened so close. I tried to get my affairs in order to get out, but I guess I was too late.
You think getting out is actually good enough, or is this thing going to chase you?
I don't know.
Better to tie up loose ends than to leave them and watch the rope fray.
It wouldn't hurt to check out the house on our way out of town. It's kind of along the way we're going, anyways.
Yeah.
And we've already been to 3, so.
Excuse you?
Joe, would the fact that he resembles a dead man allow
Missing.
me to make another Arcana check?
You know what? Sure. And David, if you want to make another religion check, and if anyone else wants to make an Arcana or religion check to identify the creature.
Can I give Kalian advantage on his Arcana check?
Sure.
I got a natural 20 on that religion check.
Can me, the player, say that it's probably Kato related?
I was thinking as a character that it was probably related to the Lake of Fire, since his house is in that direction.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah. I got a 20, not naturally.
I got 15.
So after
14. Sorry, I have a -1.
After knowing that the creature resembles a person, it kind of sparks in Soul's head that the obvious, he's probably an undead. Thinking along those lines of where you guys are at, somewhat close to the Lake of Fire, you recall hearing of a being known as a Firegeist. It is a undead creature, kind of like a wraith, only it is more fire-based. They tend to be born out of rage and anger and wrathfulness, and the fact that you're so close, relatively speaking, in proximity to one of Cato's holy sites, it kind of makes sense that if a creature was to die and become an undead, instead of like a regular wraith, leaning towards something like a Firegeist makes a bit more sense.
So I say that to the whole party.
I knew that.
Well, excuse me.
How much do you want to bet we're gonna find, like, Kato worshipping bullshit if we go to his house?
You know, it's possible, but Kato is not necessarily the kindest of the gods.
Really?
I mean, it could just be a coincidence of proximity and circumstance.
This is very true. He could have died of completely unrelated causes.
Or he could not be dead. I mean, I don't know.
But
We haven't had proof that he's dead.
him and the wife went missing. And then now there's this fiery creature running around looking like him, killing off the sister. So,
Which is an undead being, so someone has to die to become it.
Oh, that's hot.
So here's my thing. Why would the husband be
Marry
mad
her?
at you? No, be mad at the sisters.
that's what I want to get out of this sister. There's some dirt somewhere in the family that she's not telling me.
Oh wait, the sister's probably the Kato worshipper.
Amber, can your character read minds, or is it just emotions?
Just emotions.
Okay, damn.
I can read minds.
Guys, get the frick out of here.
I lean over and whisper into Kalian's ear in Rankin, just in case she hears.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the sister was a Kato worshipping person that killed him.
That's meta. David.
Well, I'm thinking in character. There's definitely a reason the husband's mad at the sisters.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, she's mad at the sister. He's mad at the sisters because she did something to him.
Let's say Soul is right. They forced her to marry him. She worshipped the thing, and to get rid of him, she did whatever this Kato thing is, and now he's taking revenge on the family for pushing him into it. They effectively killed him.
I could have done a similar situation where, you know, actually they both could just not be Kato worshippers, and she did that anyways. She was desperate
Right.
to get out.
Right.
All right, let's drill the sister on family stuff, like sister on Mara's. I want dirt on Mara. What does the sister know about Mara?
Yes.
Give up dirt. We saved you. You owe us. Give up dirt.
Here's your shovel.
There's not too much to tell. She always had a temper, which I think is, I guess, ironic that she ended up with Zeol. They were seldom happy, but...
How long were they together before they disappeared?
About 2 years.
Together or married for 2 years?
Married.
Weren't together long before they got married, I assume.
Month or so.
Yeah.
Like, was Mara resentful of you remaining sisters? How was your relationship?
She
after
kind of
marriage?
looks down when you say this. A twang of guilt goes across her face. She never said anything outright, but she distanced herself from the rest of us. She had good reason to.
Yeah, I agree. What about your mother? What happened to her? There were pictures of you and your mother and your father. The father died from natural causes. Then all of a sudden, the mom's gone too.
Did I tell you guys that the mother was in the pictures or no?
You said there was one picture of mom, dad, and 5 daughters, and then there was a second picture of mom and 5 daughters, and then there was a third picture of 5 daughters and the man, but no mom.
Right. Okay.
Just trying to figure out what information he's allowed to give us.
Because she was married to Zeol, mother went to live with Mara. I don't know what happened to her. She went missing with them.
Then why wasn't she in this last picture? Where there's Mara, your other 3 sisters, and Zeol.
This look of like hesitation and worry goes across her face. Zeol said she wasn't feeling well. Mara never corrected him. I kind of got the sense that he was lying, but he told us that she wouldn't be able to make the trip out and we would have to come visit. The next time we tried is when they were gone.
Can I insight that?
Sure.
I was thinking too.
If you were thinking that, you might want to roll because I did terribly.
I'll say, don't forget you have advantage.
Yeah, I still did terribly.
Mine's 6.
Yeah, you did way better. I had an 8.
I rolled a 15. That's a 6.
I rolled an 11.
I've got a +6 to insight. I mean, I'm a
'cause
very
you're
trusting person.
You get the sense that for the most part what she's saying is true. The only line that kind of doesn't line up is that the next time they try to visit was when the last part about them trying to visit and then her not being there. You get the sense that they were trying to visit and they never actually went to the house.
Like in the way of like, we should have visited, we totally didn't, and now we kind of feel like an asshole for it.
Yeah.
I feel that on a spiritual level. A little too close to home, Joe.
I don't know. I don't feel there's any reason to really poke on that though. I don't know.
Like, so tell me, your mother, your sister, and her husband all go missing, and you just continue your life as normal until
we hired
other
people
of
to
your
look for them.
sisters?
We did everything we could. we didn't have much to work with. Their house was abandoned.
Have you been to the house?
Of course.
I would like to incite that.
Go for it.
Is she lying?
I mean, just
I got a 17.
say, do you even need insight? Don't you have a?
Oh yeah, I have my little thingy. Detect emotion, I guess. I want to casually just like kind of put my hand on her arm and just like stare at her very intently, like.
She's trying to be
You
comforted.
sure?
I,
You sure you ever went to the house?
Keep
I
talking.
picture Ember doing that thing with where you know how dogs tilt their head. Like anytime Ember uses her emotion ability, I just picture her going.
Or
It helps that I literally did tilt my head just like a dog, like.
you get the emotion of
And if it helps, I did get a 16 on
Yeah.
my insight check.
she's when you ask like the "Are you sure?" She's a little offended,
Rude.
but kind of in the back of her mind and kind of pervading the overall conversation. There's this very heavy weight of guilt.
She's told a lie for so long, she believed it.
You played yourself.
I'm gonna pull everyone
Okay.
aside. I'll be like, hold on a second. Come here. Like,
Town hall.
away from her. I don't think we're gonna get anywhere with her. I think we need to
I
go
think
to
we should take her to the house.
that's what I was gonna ask. Is do we take her to the house with us, or do we leave her here?
Oh no, we have to take her.
Yeah, I
Like-
don't think we should leave her alone.
Yeah, leaving her alone, I think, is a death sentence, and I don't think we're that kind of group.
If we take her, though, there's no guarantee we can
There's no
protect her.
guarantee of safety either, right?
The one thing that bothers me that we still don't understand is when you guys came back from investigating the houses, you said that 2 guards questioned you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious about the guards' involvement in this. I feel like there's some element to the disappearance that we're missing.
Good call. Good call. Spin back around. Go back up to her and be like, "So,
Oh, by the way.
we investigated the house with the wine. As we were coming out, we were stopped by a couple of guards, and we were told that we shouldn't anything. We should just give up. We should not look into this. You'd be dead right now if we did that, by the way. So why?
Subtle.
Your charisma is really like good, but your words are so like
Let's be real.
just like you'd be dead. By the way, if we did that.
His charisma is higher than Mario's. Is the point?
His charisma is high enough where he can say those words and get away with it.
Yeah,
It's all in the
that's
charming
what it is.
smile.
Yeah.
You're just really endearing.
Yeah.
Should I have added a "you're welcome" at the end of that? I mean, I don't know. Whatever.
You're welcome, by the way.
Hey, stop that.
Rude.
Sorry, I didn't put my mic.
You're fine. She kind of bows her head a
Oh my
bit.
God, Lucy. Sorry, she's snoring so loud I can hear it over you guys, and she's like across the room.
We tried to investigate. We did everything we could to investigate. The guards here, they didn't want to waste their time. They said we had to pay up. If we paid them the right amount of money, they would take the time out of their busy schedule and try and find out what happened. After Father died, we didn't have much. We couldn't afford to figure out what happened to my sister.
Like the sister with the barrette who had the wine cellar.
Wasn't that 2 different houses?
No, I don't remember.
I think it was 2 different
Whoever had the wine cellar.
I think
had
the wine cellar was the
terrible.
original.
I don't remember.
I
I
think it
know
was
the
the
wine cellar.
When you mention wine cellar, she kind of raises an eyebrow. Wine cellar?
I'm like, yeah, there was a wine cellar under the house that wasn't it the one that was further out of town?
Did
I
you guys
believe
mention
so.
it was a trapdoor though?
Rinlin, are there any bottles left? I know they're empty. Were there any bottles left?
It was a trapdoor to get to it, right?
It was a
Yes.
trapdoor, but
It
we
was-
didn't mention it.
Yeah, it was a hidden
I
cellar.
won't, I won't chime in, but it might be hidden.
And like there was a cellar with, or a wine cellar, I guess, with dozens, if not more, bottles of apparently expensive wine because one was enough to get those 2 guards to leave us be.
I want to say for the sake of flavor that I've just been drinking it this whole time, probably. Like,
That's what was in your cup.
yeah. Oh no, I'm drinking it just like out of the bottle in front of her. Just stay like, no tact.
You found this in the house just at the edge of town.
You sound like that's a question.
Yeah, that's a question. I said that
Okay.
wrong. That's
Alright.
weird.
I was like, yes.
My bad. She's asking that.
Question mark?
question.
I didn't know Rachel had this.
Why is Rachel the alcoholic in the story?
What? Just because somebody has a wine cellar, they have to be an alcoholic?
Yeah?
It could be a
secret
connoisseur.
wine cellar.
You know,
A secret wine cellar she did not share with her sisters.
the main rule: don't get high on your own supply. Maybe she's just a pusher.
Maybe.
We solved the entire fucking thing.
Because she didn't share her booze with you?
I
I just saw chat.
Yeah.
Me too.
I think that's how the murder happened. Is Rachel wasn't sharing her fucking expensive booze, so her sisters killed her.
Sounds appropriate.
Ashley was the worshiper of Cato.
Probably. It's
Yeah.
the red hair.
I didn't know. And she kind of like starts tearing up.
Oh god, stop.
Soul wraps an arm around her. It's like, it's all right. We all have got people that have kept secrets from us.
Wait, does this mean Rachel secretly had money that she wasn't sharing
Yeah,
with her
that she
sisters?
could have spent to solve her sister's weird murder.
Oh wait, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel, you bitch!
Oh, it's okay, Rachel. You're one of the sisters who,
Joe
like, died,
viciously
so you're
murdered by
dead.
fire.
But like, you're kind
dead.
of secretly hoarding a bunch of like liquor and
There were 3
wine and
sisters
stuff.
who are dead.
And so-
There are 2 who are still alive. The 3 who are dead are Ashley, Rachel, and Andrea.
Oh, he just confirmed the other one's still alive.
Well, I think we already.
Well, we were assuming. But
We're assuming she's missing air quotes.
So basically, Rachel did not win Sister of the Year.
Nira kind of
I mean-
looks up at you all. Did you find anything else in any of the other houses?
Didn't you guys find
Ooh.
the barrette?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the-
We
bread
found the
probably-
barrette and the crest.
Yeah.
Oh, I have those. I'm like, yes.
I love you.
Like, we found these things. This barrette and this crest. Respectively.
She looks at the barrette. Andrea said she sold this.
Wow, you mean all the sisters could have been paying for them?
Oh, good lord.
Hmm.
Oh, Van Gogh.
I love how sketchy all of them are now.
I know. They all worship Cato. It was a weird sacrifice ritual. They got rid of their mom and the husband.
Probably.
I feel like to get any more answers out of this situation,
Oh, poor Ashley.
If Rachel had the wine, Andrea had the bread, that means Ashley had the crest.
Yeah, you got the family crest.
Which is completely normal that you would have kept and not sketchy at all.
I feel like if we're going to get any more answers in any way, we're going to have to go investigate the home of the missing.
Oh.
Yeah,
We didn't get high enough perception to find anything, Joe?
there was one house that we failed on. I remember that. Yeah.
I need
Oh,
to
yeah.
go back and look for reasons.
It was thongs.
It's not the direction I was going, but yeah. It's probably a better direction.
I guess.
Oh, I thought it says things. I thought it said thongs.
I love you.
My screen's really far away. I'm sorry.
And your extremely expensive thong collection. Damn it, she could have paid with all of these thongs. Anyways, sorry, Joe.
I'm used to it at this point. No need to apologize.
Oh my god.
So, off to the missing sister's house?
You have to go look for her fucking thong collection.
Well, I did so rudely wake you all up. We might want to wait till morning, get a good night's sleep before we go. And
Dude, I feel like it's probably daylight by now. You've done fought a monster, came
Oh, that
all the
took
way
like- that
back,
took like
woke
10
us
seconds.
yeah, it only
up,
took like 10 seconds.
interrogated us. We weren't there, May, so like it wouldn't have taken 10 seconds if we were here.
Didn't it only take like 2 rounds? 3 rounds,
Yeah.
maybe?
3
It
rounds.
only
Yeah.
took like 3 rounds.
So 18
Yeah.
seconds to be exact.
Was short.
Yeah, and it was in the middle of Kalian's trance, which he would have timed for at least to like stop trancing in the morning so he can get up and go.
Alright, whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go to sleep. Again.
It's alright.
Ever.
I don't know what it's like to sleep, so
You should try it sometime.
You remember when you got like messed up and you couldn't move and you just laid there for a long time?
yeah, and all I could do was stare at the ceiling, even though that's all I
Yeah.
could do.
That, but like
Yeah,
with your
it's-
eyes closed.
Yeah.
Sure, if you couldn't
That's
even.
essentially sleeping.
I like that we're just explaining sleeping in front of her. She's probably just like,
You're
She's
explaining
very
it to
confused.
Soul, who has his weird metallic arm wrapped around her, trying to comfort her.
Which is probably not going exceptionally well.
I don't know.
I don't
Maybe
think-
the warmth of Vangull is reaching her.
I don't think I would feel comfortable sleeping in the same building as.
Her.
Yeah.
I'd sleep in the same room as her. I don't give a shit. Come at me, Kato.
Sudden fire.
With my natural 20 religion check that I made earlier, would I know that after defeating said Firegeist, if it is defeated for good, or if it goes back to somewhere, regenerates, and comes back?
You're not quite sure. It would depend on how it was created. If it kind of occurred naturally because of some source of natural magic that spawned when the creature died nearby it, it's probably gone for good. If it was created or summoned by something, it could very well come back.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So, if y'all aren't safe, if y'all don't feel safe with sleeping in the same building as her, minus Redlin, I can take her back to her home and keep an eye on her while. I mean, it's not going to be the most comfortable, but she can still sleep.
No, I was thinking we'd just all go, and that way we wouldn't lose time to leave, which I know Ridlin is key on.
All right.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
I don't like the idea of separating. You guys took this thing out once, but you kind of took it by surprise too. So
Yeah, I could do it again and again because Vangull's given me the power to do so.
yeah, let's get a little help from a few others next time, though.
I don't know why that made me laugh so
Well,
hard.
What are we gonna do with our I don't want to call them payload, but all of our freed people?
They're called friends. Out of character, not in character.
They're all currently sleeping.
They are all sleepy sleeps.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna stay here to watch the payload.
Why don't we have?
I'll watch it.
Why don't we have our second in
volunteer.
commands?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got that. Yeah, we
Just
got
have
the,
everybody packed and meet us at the house.
Or we could leave them here to like watch everyone.
yeah. Just no, let them chill here. Let them, let that other group of failed adventurers or whatever they are. Let them stand watch. We'll go off and do our thing.
They're lieutenants. That's what they are now.
Yep.
The B
Yeah, so-
teams.
So when everyone wakes up, there are backup characters. Let's
Team
be
B.
honest.
Fuck yeah! Are there at
Um,
least 2 women in that party?
There are
Sure.
now.
Yeah, totally are now.
So let's have them stay here, and when everyone wakes up, just meet us at the house since it's on the way out of town, anyways.
That sounds like a good idea.
Sure.
Dog?
All right. Do you all want me to go wake him up? I can wake him up with some cinnamon rolls. I'll make some cinnamon rolls for you guys because I realize it's now rude that I didn't wake you up with them.
Shh. Really?
There's some cinnamon rolls for you guys. Yeah, I'll go get them up. Just 1 second.
I really felt inclined to make Kalian be like a snooty, I don't eat sugar type, but
And then
That's-
Saul
that's
would have
too
been
much.
like, everyone eats sugar. Backhand.
it's like saying you don't eat lard. Everyone eats lard.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was Paladin.
It just needs a little more butter.
So
Butter
get our lieutenants, tell them everything they need to know about what's going on,
Okay.
and head out to the next place that we're going.
I have their names some.
I lost my notes. I don't know what happened to them.
There's Bentley and Sutu. Those were the drivers.
I don't think
Oh,
I
hold
remember their names.
There's Murgor, the dwarf. I didn't get names for the halfling, human, or elf.
Cool, that means we can make him up later.
I had the names. I had all their names, but
When we die,
Yeah.
And they will have
We can
names.
just when we die, we can just start over again as them.
I claim the halfling as the bard blade.
So I think my human fighter will be me.
I like
Okay.
that we're just all laying claim to these characters.
Sorry, I'm pretty sure my next character
My
for
personal replacement.
if I have to replace a character, it's probably going to be a goblin.
a fire sorcerer goblin.
Yeah, goblins.
Autocorrect. I keep like trying to have like serious conversations with people, and it's just nope.
It's just Noop.
Yeah, like I try to like my no autocorrects to nope.
that should be correct.
Alright, so off to Mara and Zale's house.
Zale and Mara. Mara and
Is it
Zale.
Zale or Zale?
Zale.
Zale.
Zayole.
Zale.
I'm going to keep saying it wrong because Soul
character.
says stuff wrong, yeah.
Yeah, I thought we went to Zales.
Thanks. I was like not wanting to make that joke.
Better than Jared's. Actually, I don't know if it is.
Diamonds are dumb.
Diamonds are dumb.
I'm very opinionated on this matter.
I am too. I'm not big on them.
They're expensive.
They're
They are.
unnecessarily expensive. Like that's my issue. Like propose to me with a shiny rock, I don't give a shit.
Colored diamonds are pretty cool though.
Chocolate diamonds are a scam.
Chocolate diamonds are BS, but like pink diamonds or blue diamonds,
Why not
Pretty
just get like a sapphire or a ruby?
Right?
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
with
because
it.
aren't those
There's-
colors just purities?
Yeah,
There's-
they're rare impurities. But I mean, what is an impurity in a diamond? It's a rock. It's like, it's not one of the 4 C's or whatever. But
Oh.
garnets are native to upstate New York, so garnets are really cool.
Yeah.
I
Garnet's
actually have
pretty.
a garnet in my ring.
I don't think native is the right word for rocks.
No, I think they're just plentiful.
They live
They-
there. They migrated there from their
Yeah, they migrated there.
ancient homeland.
Yeah.
That's what their
Scandinavia.
breeding grounds.
Yeah. They migrate there in the winter.
I don't think you guys know how rocks work.
Really? What makes you say that?
I mean, my character is a living piece of metal, which is basically rock melted down.
Thank you, Avatar. You taught me that.
So
I'm actually doing stuff. So you guys head
Okay,
to the
so we can
house.
just keep fucking around.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I feel like we're having these conversations like actually in
That's what's
character. Like,
So
Yeah,
instead of
except-
upstate New York, Kyle, where would upstate New York be in Zodiac Empires?
Oh, that's an awesome question.
Oh God. What have you done?
because we figured out where like the Russia would be. So
One researcher asked the other researcher about this fantasy land called New York and where it is in relation to the real world.
I know that there is a country that is an answer to this, but I don't have any of my shit because Corey wiped my hard drive.
yeah, I did.
Oh, that's so rude.
I want to die.
Wait, what?
I'll talk to you about it later.
Okay.
See, I'm thinking the Adirondacks might be like in between the southern Enter Crests, and I'm butchering these names, and the Quintus Forest. I think that would be the Adirondacks. I don't know. I was thinking Eresia.
I'm pulling up the book so I can go look at a map, completely forgetting that I have internet.
So you
have
guys,
internet?
you guys
have
make
the
your
internet.
way to the northern parts of town, and after walking a bit through the evening, the light of the town is still constantly visible to you, so you don't feel like you're going out like into the wilderness or anything again. You do eventually catch sight of a larger structure kind of on a hill that kind of looks down southwards towards the town. As you head northwards up the hill, you come to a quaint little building. The windows are all kind of boarded up, and it looks fairly dilapidated. No one's kind of been in here in a long time. You don't think. All the boarding is done from the outside. Only on the first floor. They didn't bother to climb up any higher.
Is the front door locked?
There is, across the front door, there's two large wooden planks kind of hammered and nailed on with an X, and there appears to be a piece of paper kind of nailed to the center of the X as well that says, in Oception, do not enter.
I look at it and go, uh-huh.
Cute.
Do I have
I don't read Deception.
Oh,
Yes.
I speak Oception.
I have as the runekeeper, so I can read all writing, even though I don't speak it.
That's what I thought.
I'm gonna look at her and be like, "What's this about?"
Like I said, the guards wouldn't investigate. They didn't want anyone else doing it either. They know our family had money, so it's not surprising they would try and get some of it out of us. I thought it was all gone and they were just being cruel, but apparently they were right.
I'm really skeptical of whether or not this girl actually has money or anything, but I'm gonna want to pull down the boards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go in.
Do I have to check anything, or can I just yank them on down?
So, do we want to let Rinlin open the door?
Yeah! I break the door
It's
down!
not a door. It's
I
not a
wanna
door.
break-
It's a board.
I
You
break
can
the
break the
boards!
door.
I hammer the boards! I rolled a 17 on the die. Fuck those boards. I got so excited. I'm sorry.
So Ember, you kind of go and you
So,
start
23.
pulling the boards off, and after you kind of get them loose, Riddler just comes out of nowhere and just boom bashes the boards, and the door kind of swings open at that after being hit by her hammer. You're pretty sure she broke the lock, but the door isn't like destroyed or anything. She broke the boards clean in half.
Oh, I was going for the door if there's a door behind him.
And I just kind of like,
Is there a door
And go-
behind it then?
Yeah,
I'll instantly attack the door if there's a door.
yeah, there was
The
a
door's
door.
open. It's fine. The door's open. It's good. You win.
Your initial attack through the boards hit the door enough to open it, but not destroy it.
But you did break the lock,
Yeah, the lock's broken.
I don't know that.
so it can't shut or be a door anymore.
It's
can
just
still be
a
a door.
sad, flappy piece of wood.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
I was about to say there are like 60-year-old men that have that problem.
Hey, it is not just an old man problem.
True. Alright, so what is inside?
Probably dark.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand as we step in just to be safe.
Just to have
I'm
a
gonna
hand floating around.
cast hammer.
All right, you have a hammer in your hands. Good job, Renlin.
Hey, Rinlin, is it alright if I put a little light on your hammer?
Actually, real talk, would that even work on this hammer, given the nature of what the fuck it is?
I don't know.
So-
Only
since
one
it's
way to
dark,
find out.
Fucking try it! Like,
I attempt to cast light on Ember.
The
on
necrotic
Rinlin.
hammer.
Yes. Rinlin's
So,
hammer.
are you just trying to make a generic, just bright
Just
white
a
light like you
bright
usually
white
would?
light.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you, what part of the hammer are you casting it on?
The head.
The head?
Yeah.
Okay. So the head is like this obsidian teardrop shape thing, right? As you kind of cast it on there, the light doesn't stay on like the outside like a glow that it normally would. It's almost kind of like sucked in. And then the light that's kind of coming from your hammer, Rinlin, it's akin to like a black light.
oh my god, are you fucking shitting me?
Did we just
I
make a
knew
black
it was
light?
gonna
We're
be black light.
investigators now! Let's go find these things!
Now we're gonna be able to see all the blood.
Do we really want to see this? I mean,
Yes! Is that actually what it does? Is it makes like...
It won't function as a black light would in modern day. It's just like
Damn
a
it!
Damn.
darkish, purpley kind of hue comes
It's
over
like,
the light.
it's the blacklight aesthetic, but
Yeah.
it not function.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the cheap knockoff black lights that you can get at like Spencer's Gifts.
It works for raves.
I got
Yeah.
so excited. I do a sweet rave party.
It's a rave hammer now.
Neon
Is it
stuff
actually-
will still look extra shimmery in it, but you're not going to find bodily residue.
Damn. Why do you do this to me? Does it still show, like, shine in the same amount of space, though? It's just purple.
Yeah.
Fucking baller.
I just like
Sorry.
doing flavorful stuff, so.
So
Alright,
now
that's
we're just
fucking
got a
cool.
nice like purple hued light going on. I like it.
I'm into it. Like, this is really cool. Thank you, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for this gift.
Mm-hmm.
I know I have rave music stuck in my head.
Don't you dare! We are in a desert. There are probably sandstorms, but I am not in the mood for it.
That's such a good idea.
Real
Oh
talk.
god, that's our battle music.
I was at a party one time and there were kazoos. Straight up did sandstorm on kazoos.
Nice.
That's awesome.
I'm not mad about it, but like,
I love how you did like 2 notes and everybody knew the song you're talking about.
hey, that was it. That was like 5 notes.
Do, 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 do.
Yep.
Yes, the Darude derail.
Looking around the old, not that old, the abandoned house, it's evident no one's walked the halls here in some time. There's all sorts of dust and cobwebs about. As you kind of walk into the first room, there's some furniture, some shelves, cabinets, what have you, along the walls. And give me 1 second.
I now have sandstorm stuck in my head.
Dude, me too. It's like on repeat, and I'm getting really mad about it.
Are you though?
Yes,
You'll just have to rage in the next fight.
you don't understand. I'm about to rage IRL.
Instead of next time, or instead of raging, you rave.
No,
I'd like to rave.
I would like to rave.
Okay,
Ha ha.
bring you guys over, and I have to bring stream over.
Oh, are we battle camming?
You're battle camming.
Battle cam.
Oh.
I wonder if we're gonna be battling Mama's corpse.
Oh man,
Hard pass.
animal skin rugs freak me out in game. Because they like animate 90% of the time.
The spells that I expended earlier are still expended, right?
Yeah, we haven't rested.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
For you, David, yes. For sure.
I wasted a charm person.
Wow.
It's alright. Both my 3rd level spells are gone. But we were by ourselves, and I was not about to have us die without our friends knowing it.
It's fair.
We would have slept.
All
through
right.
the night.
As you kind of walk into this room, there's a rug, there's a couch. Imagine there's a bunch of other stuff kind of along the walls, like bookshelves and knickknacks and
Other
So it's
things
not
you would
just a
find in
rug
a,
and a
sitting
couch.
room. Yeah.
There's a
Um,
60-inch flat screen TV.
I was about to say the same thing. Alright.
I accidentally went off the map on my thing.
Oh goodness, Samwise.
Good lord. Why's it gotta be so mouthy?
There. I switched from push to talk to voice because my push to talk button is currently bound to the same button that makes me go back on web pages for some reason. So I was now getting back whenever I was trying to talk to you guys. So yeah, as you kind of enter the room, look around, there's all sorts of furnishings, and then there is a door at the back of the room.
I just want to start investigating the house. The
Get
You know.
out of here.
same stuff Ember and I did in the other houses.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll help.
Yeah. Look
I'm
around the room.
I'm gonna move the rug with my mage hand.
Why am I being moved away from where I wanted?
Oh, where do you want to go?
Oh, I was going to move myself to the couch, but
Okay.
then I magically moved the other way.
Kalian, where are you going to move the rug?
I'm just like lifting it up right now.
Okay.
So I can
You
look
you
at
lift it up. It's a bearskin rug. Some dust kind of goes in the air.
I would like to put this bearskin rug in the bag of holding.
Ooh.
For our home. Just disappears off the map. Can I perception check the room, please?
Yeah, same. I would really like that.
I rolled an 8.
You never know. That bearskin rug's going to come in handy in some fight. You can't throw it at
I
somebody.
rolled a 19.
Pocket rug!
Bearskin rug. I choose you.
Pocket
We're gonna
rug,
find
Jesus Christ.
someone whose biggest fear is rugs, and we're gonna amplify it.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Rug!
We found that person.
I
It's
said rugs. I meant bears, but it works both ways.
Alien. I was about to
Either or.
say,
Bears
we already-
said rug.
we already found the person with the fear of rugs. It's Kalian.
No, he just is scared of dirty rugs.
Dust all over it.
That
I
one
actually-
looked very dirty.
I actually do switch my gloves. I'm switching to my not quite as nice gloves. I mean, they're not raggedy because I wouldn't have any raggedy gloves, but they might have like a bit of
Let's
ink
be
on one finger.
honest. Okay. As you guys are kind of scoping out the room and everything, you find several pictures. Most of the pictures are of the oldest daughter, Mara, and of the gentleman Zaol. There are some that kind of depict Zaol as a younger man. He appears to have at least one brother. You can see a picture of them in what definitely appears to be Orez City. You can tell it's Orez City because the sapphire spires in the background, and they're both kind of sitting there proudly. They appear to be partners in a shipping company there. Another trade family. It appears to be where he got most of his fortune from. You find various books with mostly concerning the history of various trade routes and businesses, and everything seems to be very tied to Zaol, and there are very few things that you see that would relate to Mara's interests. You're not completely sure what they are. They could be her interests if she was into shipping and the economy, but from the pictures and everything, you don't really get that sense.
Maybe
So I
she was
have-
into the bearskin rugs.
Maybe.
That was
I have 40 pounds of paper in my extra-dimensional pocket, don't I?
Yeah.
Because I was gonna put the books in there. So you can see Kalian is like,
trying to put books in there.
Kalian, give me
he's
books.
weighing what is more valuable to him.
Give me the books. All I have in my pocket is a dagger.
Okay.
Or
Just one.
guys, bear with me. We put it in an actual bag.
No, but then you gotta carry it.
I pull the bear
Yeah.
head, the head
I
of the bear
I
rug.
flex for a tone, like with like deadpan expression.
Like,
I'm
just
gonna-
let them fill up their little pockets. Damn.
I'm gonna
I'm not
organize
fill up your
the
prison
books.
pocket. God, I'm sorry.
Jeez.
Oh god.
Really?
I want
Calm
to
yourself.
organize the books in order of preference and give the most preference, like the best ones to a tone, and the ones that I wouldn't mind getting destroyed to Rinlin.
No, I'm not playing with your books and shit. I tried to be nice, and I try to put them in a Tone's pocket, and I just like toss them in the air, and they probably.
They fall to the ground.
I'm not the brightest.
Okay. Soul, you're walking up to the door.
Yes, sir. I'm checking it out, seeing if like there's anything weird about it, listening, stuff to make sure that there's nothing on the other side that's like, oh, someone's here, stab.
You don't really hear anything coming from the other side of the door. Do you touch the handle at all?
I would say yes.
Okay. As you kind of like touch the handle, a strange little red glow kind of starts on the handle, and it kind of starts getting warmer.
Hella.
You pull your hand away as emerging from the door right next to you, a fiery figure emerges.
I'm,
Oh god. Oh god. Oh
Can I
god.
do it? Can I do it? Are we doing it?
Near the same time, you hear a shriek, and I realize I never got a token for her.
Oops, she's not here.
You did bring her with you, right?
I don't
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, we totally did.
We did. We brought her. I wanted to see her reaction when he entered the house. By the way, what was her reaction when she entered the house? Forgot to ask.
She's just kind of looking around, taking it all in, seems a little shocked that she's here, of all places, again. It's like I never expected to come back here again, but here I am.
We're totally fighting the sandstorm.
Leave.
This will be her. She looks rather scared as kind of...
Is she holding a dagger?
She's got a stick.
It's a cane.
Okay, good.
Whoa!
What the shit?
Oh my gosh! Why are there three?
Two
this
more
the
kind
brother-
of emerge. Looking at them, they all have
I like how he didn't want to put one next to me. You wouldn't.
feminine features.
Oh,
all
the
have-
sisters.
It's the three sisters.
Oh.
Well, time to
So-
murder your sisters again.
So Ashley, Rachel, and Andrew are attacking us. Is that what you're
Yeah!
Yes. If
I'm
you
not-
all
I'm
could
not
do me a
going, guys.
favor and
Yes!
stop, drop, turn around, open up shop, and roll initiative.
Shut him down and open
Shut
the
them
shop.
down, open up shop.
man.
Thank you, Mari.
That was a terrible roll.
Yeah,
Not as bad as me.
I'm not great.
I rolled a 1.
Ashley,
get for
yes.
being excited.
Ashley, roll your d20 and let me know what you get.
I just want you to know, I had Sandstorm pulled up on YouTube and decided not to.
You still let us add to crit fails, right?
Yeah.
Like one's
No,
not a
yeah.
1. Sorry, that's a
Yeah.
Corey thing, I think. Like if you roll a 1 in initiative, you get a 1.
And there's no such thing as crit fail outside of attacking.
You might want to tell that to my boyfriend.
If he's DMing, it's his rules, but by the book, crit fails are only attacks.
Yep,
Yeah.
Mario is
Did
correct.
he start in 3-5?
Even in 3.5, that wasn't a thing in 3.5
I
either.
think he started in 4.
I'm pretty sure 3-5 was a failure, and
I was going to turn
3.5
around and still have the books.
was a failure.
It might be a 3.0 thing. Because I
Oh,
remember there
maybe.
were little differences between 3.0 and 3.5
Yeah, maybe.
that I always mix up. Ashley got a 19. Ooh, she's fast.
Ashley's gonna fuck our shit up.
Yeah,
she
this
is.
is gonna hurt.
So, yeah, this one's
Ashley's
Ashley.
next to Soul, right?
Ashley
That one's Ashley? Damn it.
is this one. This one, we're going to make Rachel. And then this one is going to be
Oh, wait.
Andrea.
I think
Yeah, even in 3rd edition, it was actually a variant. Critical fumbles was a variant rule.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I'm sorry, Joe, but apparently I'm going to be killing your wife.
Please do, because I don't think I'll be able to. I would hesitate. I love her so much.
So I guess that means Ember and I have Rachel.
Wait.
Yeah. Sorry, Rachel. Love you.
Can I summon a minor illusion of like a llama and distract Andrea?
Or a corgi.
Yeah.
I would get
So,
distracted.
the first Firegeist
Actually.
is up first. Ashley steps forward and swipes at Kalian twice.
Because she's angry and salty.
Here's the anger roll. That is a 7. Ashley did not
Okay.
roll well for anger, but maybe salty will be better. Salty is better. That is a 23.
Oh, that hit.
All right, so Ashley hits with her salty slam attack.
I'm trying to control my sodium intake. Really.
That deals 9 fire damage to you.
I think someone needs to send May some paper towels.
We'll get it there in 3 to 5 business days.
My
Am
goal
I
was to
fired
kill
up?
May every session. Never said anything about her character.
Yeah, he never did. He never did.
But that would end Ashley's turn. Next up is
God.
the Rachel Firegeist.
I'm not on fire, Joe?
Nope.
Okay.
She did not use that ability. The Rachel Firegeist is going to reach out and try and touch Ember.
Okay.
Make a
I feel
dexterity
like Ember
saving
Super
throw for
doesn't
me,
like
Ember.
that. Being from a silt, she prefers the cold, just like me. 17.
17. You nimbly dodge out of the way, and you are not affected by her fiery touch.
Oh, that's good. I feel like Rachel would have felt that.
And Soul, it is your turn.
Alright, I am going to cast
Hello,
Spiritual
dog.
Weapon behind the Andrea Firegeist.
What's it going to look like?
A turkey leg.
A llama.
I don't think you can make spiritual llama weapons. Oh, hello.
Fucking watch him.
As long as if it's like a spiritual llama statue,
Yes.
it just can't be like
Hello.
Oh my
a
God, make it a
moving creature.
make it a fucking pinata, please.
Drop
Yeah.
the Southern Comfort and straight go for empanada.
Empanada?
I don't get it.
Empanada.
Hey, baby.
Good.
Oh, hello. Both the girls wanted to say hi to stream. Hello, stream. This is Lucy and Junie.
I don't have a chicken leg token. This is the best you're going to get.
I'm alright with a whole turkey.
That's awesome.
That's even better.
It's appropriate because the next time we play will be after Thanksgiving. So,
Yep.
That's a full-on turkey feed.
go ahead and make your turkey
Nice.
attack with your spiritual turkey weapon.
Hello.
It's an 18 plus 6. I believe that hits.
Does indeed.
Junie, why are you being so whiny?
I'm worried Soul's gonna burn the turkey.
Soul's never burned a turkey in his life.
You can't burn the food if you're not actually making it.
It's a 10 damage from the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And I would like to toll the dead in as well.
Okay, that is a save for me.
It
Is
is a
it
wisdom save.
wisdom? Okay. He
love
got
this.
an 8.
Oh, that is a fail.
So excitedly, like,
Roll those 2d12s.
Oh, Shadow.
12, 15 damage.
Nice.
why
Oh
2d12?
yeah, we're level 5.
Are we high enough level for cantrips?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got 2
level
attacks,
5.
Rinlin.
Yeah, that's a thing.
It's the same level.
And that is my turn.
That's why level 5 is my favorite.
That's why we've been at level 5 for 6 months.
We're only like,
You're pretty close to
3,000 XP.
leveling.
yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty close.
Atone, you're up.
All right. I just realized that Shadow Blade's a bonus action, so we are going Shadow Blade.
Okay.
Although I would guess that the fire geist radiate light.
I was thinking, so I was like, yeah, it's probably not dim enough in here, but I still do pretty decent damage with the Shadow Blade.
I mean, I'm only casting, or I'm casting black light. You can pull
I was
it out of
saying,
the black light.
I think Rinlin's light would not be a detriment to me, but the fire demons I expected were gonna.
Can he thematically just pull it out of my black light?
Where does it operate, Mario?
What?
The Shadow Blade? Is it in dim light or any light?
Dim light.
It just gets advantage in dim light.
Okay,
Yeah,
you are in dim light.
Use a sword to attack a target that is in dim light or darkness.
So the
You roll.
fire geist, the tokens don't represent them super
Okay.
well. If you remember, they're more like, imagine that the figures you see there kind of covered in smoke, almost like they're wearing like a ring wraith from Lord of the Rings. It looks like that,
So-
only it's made of smoke. So they're only giving off dim light,
And
Yep.
and the light that is cast out of Rinlin's hammer is also,
not close
Dim
enough
enough.
for you.
so I have advantage on this.
Yes.
So Shadow Blade as a bonus action, and then Booming Blade is my actual action, which means I will attack this guy with advantage.
Okay.
I will attack Rachel with advantage. That is a 19
Hits.
on the attack. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Now I have a lot of rolling to do. 3d8 for that, and 1d8 for that. So 4d8. So that is 8, 16, 17, 18 psychic,
Okay.
and then 6 thunder. And
you strike into the creature with your blade made of pure shadow. It reels back in pain as you kind of cut a swath through the smoke, and you can glimpse the flames flickering inside.
I also just realized I had advantage anyway. I purposely stepped there to give advantage with Ember.
It's true.
It's a moot point.
Anything else, attempt?
I think I exhausted every possible thing I could do.
Okay. It is now Nira's turn. Nira is going to step back and kind of hide behind Atone, putting him between herself and her flaming undead sister. Ember, you're up.
Sweet. Alrighty, I'm going to use my swords, but I'm not going to use the fire one,
Okay.
just because I feel like that's probably a bad idea.
You
Like,
might,
just
you
just
might
how
gather
I-
that. Yeah.
Ember's a relatively smart individual when it comes to fighting things, so she's going to be like, fire plus fire, not going to give more fire to the fire thing.
True. True.
Hey, sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire.
Okay.
So far, in my experience, the ice sword works much better against fire-related things, though.
Probably true.
So I'm gonna definitely use the ice sword, and the other one's just gonna be normal.
Okay.
For the first one, I got a 13.
13 misses.
And the second one,
Did you
I
roll with
got-
advantage?
I did not.
Because Atone's
Sorry.
flanking.
Yep, you got advantage.
Okay. Then I got a 16.
16 hits.
Oh, good. I like advantage. Ooh, I need it for that one too because I got a 2. Oh, that one I got an 18.
Hits.
And I get another. How many hits do I have now? Hold on.
3.
You
Do I
get
have
attack,
to?
attack, bonus action, attack. That would be
Okay.
3. But it
3,
uses
and
your
then
bonus
if
action. Action surge.
then
The
I
way
do
we've
3
been
more.
playing it, it's 3.
Yeah, you double. it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna do that.
Your
So I'm just
action
gonna hit
surging.
6 times.
Okay.
Yeah. The second one is 15,
Hits.
but advantage 15. Okay.
Hits.
The other one is 17
Hits.
with advantage 17 because that's a 1.
Mm-hmm.
2 more or 1 more?
1 more.
2 more.
2 more?
2 more?
Oh,
I thought it was
I
1
thought she only did 4. Or, I don't know.
No, I'm action surging, so I get 6 hits.
Yeah.
So I did 4.
more. Okay,
I
then
get
you
2
get 2 more.
Yeah.
Should I be rolling damage, or is it probably okay?
Go ahead and roll for the 4 you've done so far, just in case.
Okay.
That is the biggest glass I've ever seen, David.
I got it on my bachelor party.
I need to see it. I didn't see it.
Pair.
Oh, we actually have one bigger. It's not my turn for a minute. I'm gonna show you.
Do you have
Alright,
a
I'm
boot?
gonna write it down.
It's got to be a boot.
I have a pint glass. Not a pint.
Yeah.
It's a
I think one
quart? A quart, I think?
one bottle only came up to like here.
Yeah, I think David's is a leader.
I got 40 even.
40. Okay. Go ahead and keep attacking then.
Okay.
Yeah, because I did.
How
a lot
much of that
damage.
was cold?
2. Okay,
2
so
strikes.
11 and 10.
11 and 10.
So 21 cold.
So 21 cold, 19 regular. Hang on. 21 cold is...
Vulnerable is just double. Dang.
Yeah.
Yes, that's 42.
Go ahead and make one more attack against it and roll damage.
16.
It hits.
It's moments like this I wish I had ice-based spells. That wasn't just, hey, you can't walk through here, you see.
I think Kona Cold is one of the earliest ones, except for Chromatic Orb.
I got 11 again.
Okay.
And that's cold, I think.
So with that, slice, 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 slice. Ember with a flurry of blades cuts apart the firegeist. As the fire's trying to reform, the smoke just continues billowing out of it, and the continued strikes of swords don't allow the creature to reform. There's a ghostly wail as the firegeist figure of Rachel disperses
Damn it.
into the air.
Sorry, Rachel. Love you.
I want pizza.
Oh.
You still have one attack, and you can move.
I move here.
Oh, you're a wonderful person.
Okay.
I try.
You can make your last attack.
And I get advantage again.
Yeah.
Which I needed, because that was awful. That was a 3, by the way.
That'll miss.
David, what is a turkey again?
Spiritual
But that
weapon.
one,
Okay.
I got a 20 of the natural variety.
That will, in most places, hit. And this is one of those places.
Most
so-
places.
Not all, which scares me.
I mean, a natural 20 in Call of Cthulhu isn't an automatic hit.
A natural 20 in Call of Cthulhu sucks.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Isn't
That
it
was
backwards?
18.
Is that any
Yeah,
good? I haven't
but
got to
it's
play
not
it.
cold.
It's fun.
Call
18,
of Cthulhu,
It's
I
not
love Call of
cold.
Cthulhu.
Okay.
Yeah, 18 not cold, unless you're gonna let me just hit it with the cold one, but that's not the order I was going in.
Nope. You kind of jab out with your flame scimitar, obviously not ignited because you've been swiping with the others, and it's how you kind of charged up to it. You do get a nick on its shoulder, and smoke kind of billows up, but it manages to reignite and keep burning. That one's not down yet. But I'm thinking that concludes your turn because you've used all your actions.
Did. I used all
Kalia.
of them.
I am going to Booming Blade this gentleman. Or
It's a
lady.
girl.
I keep forgetting. That will be 23.
Hits.
Oh, that's awful damage. It deals 4 thunder. Should we do that easy? And 17 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bonus action disengage
Yep.
and step here.
All
And
right.
then my turn.
Next up is Andrea Firegeist. She is going to turn and reach out and try and grab you, Soul. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Here we go. That's a 12 plus 1, 13.
You can feel like the tips of her strange, ghostly flame fingers almost licking your breastplate. You can feel it get hot, but you just barely pull back enough to dodge her grasp. You match the DC, so you know.
Y'all almost had yourself some roasted soul breast.
That will be her turn. She
Is it-
expended that. Let's see. Whose turn is next?
I think it's my turn.
I have to zoom in to really read the typings. Rinlin, you're up.
I would like to rage.
Okay.
Probably shouldn't, but I'm going to because I haven't gotten to play Barbarian in a while and I'm needy. Then I'm going to recklessly attack.
Saw that one coming.
Wow. With Great Weapon Fighter, probably. Do I have that yet? Can I do that yet? I don't think I have that yet.
Wait,
Don't yet.
Nate,
No, I don't think
does
you took it
Reckless
yet.
give you anything besides advantage?
Yeah, it gives me an extra d6.
Oh, I was saying, because you already have
Yeah.
advantage.
I know. I moved to give Ember advantage.
I
Yeah,
made it
Joe-
so she wants to reckless even in situations she already has
Yeah.
advantage.
Okay.
Joe wants to kill me. It's fine.
Because I know May can't resist rolling an extra d6 on damage.
Dude, the amount of dice I roll for my 2 attacks is fucking crazy. Do you need the necrotic separate?
No.
Okay.
Not necrotic.
Well, that's gonna hit probably. It's a 16 on the die.
Yep.
The other one is a 10,
Total?
11.
That one's going to miss.
Oh, I rolled really well on that one. So 16, 19, 20, 21? It's plus 2 for raging, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
So
think that goes
21.
up next level.
I can't wait to get Grip Weapon Fighter and do plus 10 damage to every attack.
Those feats.
That's fun.
Those goddamn feats.
No, rage damage doesn't go up till 9th level.
Really?
Yeah,
Weird.
because it only goes up to 4 in the end.
Oh, I
Well-
thought I went to 6.
I'm done.
Okay.
I waited
Um,
so long just to like be done in a second.
In retaliation, the creature that's right next to you, May, the fire
What is
geist
that?
known as Ashley, is going to
Oh,
attempt to slam you twice.
I give her a smooch.
We're going to say she's going to try and smash you, because it's smash.
Ashley!
Oh, that's only a 12.
That actually might hit. My AC
12?
is not. My AC is not good. It's
I think
15.
your AC's 14.
It's 15.
That one's better. That one's 15.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go.
6 fire damage.
I smashed her, so she smashed me.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
6 fire damage.
It's. Fuck.
Yep.
Yep, fire damage.
You ain't having that.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, and she didn't chase me.
She couldn't.
Well, she could have. She would have just broke axe of opportunity from the ice lady.
Yeah.
I'm protecting you.
Okay.
Not really.
That will end Ashley Firegeist's turn, and it is Soul's turn.
All right. The spectral turkey, the holy radiant turkey, is gonna come down and just like smother the firegeist next to me with its big ol' roasted breast.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
This is so weird.
That hits.
I mean, I'm here for it, but it's so weird.
That's double dice, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, 2 8s.
Oh my god, calm down.
I love
Yes.
when David rolls well. It's my favorite thing to watch.
So that's what, 16, 19 total
Damn.
Whoa.
for a spiritual weapon hit?
Your floating spectral turkey just kind of like stands upright and takes a kung fu stance and roundhouse kicks the firegeist in the back of the head.
And then I guess I'll just cantrip the hell out of it with the Toll of the Dead.
Go for it. That is a save.
Yes, a wisdom save. That has to be a 14.
She got a 9.
Yes! 9 and 1, 10 total.
10 total.
To tile.
There's a good
We're
amount
just
of
like re-murdering her fire
smoke
sisters in
kind
front
of
of her.
pouring off of her.
Mira's just over here with a stick.
There's a good amount of smoke pouring off of her. She's still kind of there, definitely staring you down now, not too happy.
And Saul's just going,
a
breathing in
tone,
that smoke.
you're up.
That's weird.
All right, run up here, and we will booming blade.
Okay.
And wow, even with advantage, that's only a 13.
That's gonna miss.
Yep. But what I will also do, I just saw Rinlin takes fire damage, so I'm going to 2d6 healing light her.
Oh, I mean, I was fine, bro.
Yeah, but now you have 9 more points of health.
Well, I mean, I'd only taken like 6. So,
Oh, see, I thought you were very mad because it was fire. I thought fire did more to you or something.
no, it's just that it's not halved. 'Cause
Well,
I'm
now
raging.
you're back to net. Now you're back to max.
Yeah.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Okay. Nira's turn.
Oh, hello, cat.
She runs and hides on the sofa.
Don't
On
do
it or under it?
Captures a mimic.
Under it. Ember, your turn.
Okay. Sorry, my cat's here.
Oh.
Hey,
He's so sweet.
Is it Percy?
It's Percy. He's a mama's boy. Hi. Alright, I'm going to hit the one that I'm in front of with advantage.
Okay.
I got 15. And
15
then
hits.
I got 18. And then I got 5.
5
with
misses.
advantage.
The other 2 hit, 5 misses.
Alright, so the first one is 8 not cold damage.
Okay.
The second one is 11 cold damage.
Okay.
Keep rolling. Oh, you
Um,
are just lounging all over the place.
So with your first strike, you kind of cut through some of the smoke, revealing some of the flame. Seeing your opportunity, you jab your sword in, all icy and cold, and you watch as the Rinlin, you kind of get the good view of this because she's facing you. The fiery face of the Firegeist slowly turns gray and just opens her mouth, and smoke just pours out, and the light slowly dims, and the smoke just keeps pouring out until she's no more.
Gross.
Aw, that was like sad.
Yeah, that is very sad.
Sad and gross. I wonder if the mom is actually the Kato worshiper and she killed everyone.
Done.
Anything
dark.
else, Ember?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm done.
Kalian.
All right.
Sorry, I'm really distracted by cats.
Gonna run up here, pull out my dagger, and just toss it. Is this Andrea or Rachel? This is Rachel.
Andrea.
Andrea.
Andrea's the last
Rachel
one
died.
left.
Okay. Oh man. There's no risk of like natural one of me hitting anybody, is there?
No, I don't play with that.
Okay.
Damn.
Well, I natural one.
Okay. It is an auto miss, but... Is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Andrea Firegeist is going to do 1 slam on Soul and 1 slam on Atone. And I can actually say slam because it's Slamdria.
Does it count as a spell attack?
Nope.
Okay, just making sure.
14
I would
on
like
Atone.
to disadvantage on Atone.
Okay. Let me roll this other d20 then. It's still 14. The other
15
one was
hit.
higher. Okay, so that is a miss on Atone. And then this one on Soul.
You're so cute. What
18.
are you doing?
18
Sorry,
does
seven
hit me.
It does.
Yes.
Well, how about that?
Say hi to stream.
My AC with my shield is
I'm
17.
dropping all of my dice on the floor and just kind of giving up on them and rolling new ones. 8 bludgeoning damage. Or fire damage, excuse me. I don't know why it's bludgeoning.
It's just a hard fire damage. That's what that is.
Yeah. It says fire right there. I don't know why. And Rinlin, you're up.
I like to smash.
Rinlin runs up to the Firegeist.
Oh, is this Andrea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Finish her.
If you don't, then the turkey will get her.
Oh yeah, you best believe if it's a killing move. with
I
the turkey,
would
that might
hit.
be weird.
Both times when I don't want to. I'm pretty sure at 17 hits.
Yep.
And then the other one's a 17 on the die. So,
Yep.
is she even low enough to, like...
She's
Die
been
from
hit
this?
several times.
Tiffany,
Yeah, I've hit her like every time.
stop nose
Oh.
fucking your mic.
That's not me. That is the cat.
Kitty.
31 damage?
31 damage.
Whoa.
31 damage is in fact going to be not quite enough to kill it.
Yes!
You slam into the creature with your hammer twice, driving. We'll say you drive like first you kind of knock with
I
the
add my
blunt
plus two?
end, and it actually makes contact, which surprises the Firegeist. And then
Do I
you
get
go ahead.
my mod and the +2 for each attack?
Yes.
I didn't do that. It's gonna be +5.
Oh, well, in that case, as you kind of bash into the Firegeist, sending it backwards, Rinlin flips her hammer around using the pointy end of the teardrop and just kind of jabs it right into the heart of the female form in front of you. She lets out a heart-wrenching scream and smoke just pours from the wound, slowly dissipating.
She says,
into
May,
the
how
air.
could you? I'm covered in cat fur now.
Nira kind of scooches up from behind the couch. Are they gone?
So it would seem.
Yep, I am sorry, guys. I did not think that touching the door handle was gonna release all
Summon
those
the
fire
Satan
guys.
Sisters?
Yeah, I didn't know. It was the thing that just like you don't think that a door handle is magically worded that way.
I don't know if it was magical or just a coincidence that she walked through the door the
Hello,
same time you
Jackson.
touched it.
Two, just to be safe though, Kalian, would you mind taking a look at this door so I can see what's on the other side? I am quite curious, and I believe Van Gaal is telling me to do so.
Okay. I'm assuming
gonna-
there's no magical property to the door, right?
No.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna mage hand swing it open from behind Ridlin.
Hey, Joe,
Yeah.
the Shadow Blade lasts for a minute with concentration, so it's only been 2 rounds so far.
Yeah, it's still up for the next few moments.
Yep, and so is my spiritual weapon. So I'm just gonna say that the turkey's sitting there breakdancing.
I am really. Can I like swing my hammer in a circle for it? Like,
Now I imagine Rave Turkey dancing to Sandstorm.
Yeah, I just
Oh my
wanted
God.
you to know if you didn't kill that fire guys, I was gonna say that like the turkey opens up its hole that has all the
its
stuffing in
butt.
it, and like the stuffing's grinding, and it was just gonna grind the thing to death.
I'm glad that
That
it didn't
is
get ground in a turkey
disturbing.
asshole. That's good. Aaron deserved a better death than that.
That's terrifying that you would even think of that.
You know, I've been listening to a lot of a really disturbing D&D podcast, so
I now picture like a turkey that's a Langolier. Way to ruin Thanksgiving for me, David.
you're welcome. Is this a cart or something?
That looks like the dresser. Yeah, dresser.
Dresser or an armoire.
Alright. I'm just gonna have Saul walk up to here.
I'll say, which door do we try first?
I say we don't try a door until we clear the hallway and whatever room is attached.
All right, then I'll peek up here then. Sorry for making you do all that extra work, Joe. Just clear the room.
It's no big deal. It's literally just clicking and dragging. So,
Yeah, I know.
it looks to be a bedroom. There are 2 beds.
Would you call that rug a tapestry?
Nah, it's just a rug.
No, tapestries hang.
I'd like to roll the rug up and put it in the bag of holding.
If we get a house, it's gonna be.
You are a hoarder.
Boy,
Would you say that this is a fancy rug or just a regular?
Oh, it's a fancy ass rug. But
Like way too fancy.
And is Nira just watching us take
Fancy
things from her sisters?
ass.
It's evidence.
she,
all evidence.
She actually is kind of not paying attention. She's kind of walking in a haze. She's a
How's
little
the good stir?
confused.
Why are there 2 beds in this room?
one for Mara, one for Zale.
Ooh.
Ooh, they
Why
weren't in a
do they
very
think-
happy relationship if they were sleeping in separate beds.
Well, they did force her to marry him, so
True.
I'm still convinced there's some weird like family ritual, and this poor dude got suckered into it. Oh shit! I'm still in the other room. Sorry.
Hey, Kaylee,
I'm really
Oh,
really
I was like-
distracted by the turkey.
Yeah.
Kaylee, let's look at this dresser.
You're really
He's
worried about
like-
the dresser?
Hey, you never know. There could be something in it, and I'm not about to open up a trap drawer without you here next to me. And if
Is
you're gonna
this-
stand back there, I'm gonna stand back here.
Is this dresser trapped?
It doesn't appear to be.
All
In
right,
fact,
I'm gonna
this
stand-
area of the house looks to be a little less dusty than the other room.
More
like,
lived in.
used?
Potentially used. The beds seem made up nice. Recently.
Reese.
Oh man.
Oh,
I'm gonna stand back here and mage hand open the dresser.
It opens up fine.
Sketchy.
What kind of clothes are in it?
Look to be female clothes.
and they look like they haven't.
Adult?
They don't have like a bunch of bugs eating them or anything.
Nope.
Ooh.
Dude, I'm not standing next to Mara anymore.
Well, Mara is not there. Nira is there.
Soul
Oh,
would
it's
like to look
near.
under
Okay.
each bed and mattress.
I'm really wary of her stick.
Yeah, seriously. What if it's like a wand of fireballs?
I would like to detect magic.
Oh, she ran away. Hold on. Get back here.
Ah! Don't stand next to me!
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
That someone said something about that stick that got me concerned. So can I do an Arcana, like looking at her stick?
It's literally just a stick that she
funny.
picked up. You saw her pick it up.
Soul looks under each mattress and each bed just to see if there's anything hidden there.
Make
a
a
body.
perception check.
That is a 15 plus 3. Wait, perception. Yeah, 3. So that's 18.
18. Looking
Yeah,
under
18.
the bed, you find
Alright. We're gonna kill Tiffany.
nothing under the left one, but looking under the right one, you find what looks to be a small little diary.
Oh. I hold it up and I'm like, Kalian, I found a book. You read it. You're a faster
Ooh.
reader than I am.
A book?
Yeah, it looks like it might be a diary.
Ooh. I'm gonna read the book. While walking
sorry.
on Soul.
I'm sorry, but I don't know why. I'm just steady losing my shit over this.
I mean, I'm having fun.
Oh my god, she's standing on Soul!
All right. Looking through the book, it is in fact a diary. It appears to be the diary of
Dramatic pause.
the late widow Darren, Margaret, the mother.
What? Mommy kept a diary?
It
Mommy
recounts kind of flipping through
Oh, yeah,
how she was. It kind of starts right after her husband passes away. The natural causes and sickness that he was afflicted with, as Nira described, are confirmed within the diary. It goes on to say how Mara was married, how the mother was a little surprised at her choice of a husband, and was a little concerned. And then it gets a little dark. She apparently goes to live with them, and apparently she uncovers that the husband was not the most up and up person. He did a lot of dark dealings. He was rather cruel to the both of them, and also seemed to worship a strange entity.
Named Kato.
One that they didn't recognize as a deity or a god, potentially a Vandal. Obviously, he kept it behind closed doors. But the more time she spent with him, the more his worship and treatment of them and his practices in the house kind of took their toll. Flipping through, you can see that her mental state kind of gets worse and worse, and she keeps saying that she wants to do something to help her daughter and do something to rid them of her son-in-law.
Well done.
Eventually, though, it kind of goes blank. The last entry is her kind of rambling on. It's really hard to kind of make any sense of it. She's using this really flowery, almost zealot-like language, and she keeps praising the bringer of cleansing flame, who will help her
Wow.
rid her and her daughter of this cruel being.
It's like the one person none of us were suspecting.
I did.
Did you say it out loud?
100%. Yes.
Oh, I didn't hear
Yeah.
you. I wasn't listening. I don't like you guys.
I
Yeah,
I
haven't.
suspect everyone. To
My
be
thought-
fair.
My thoughts were either the mother or Mara. One of the two. We found Mara.
All right.
Yeah, we
So,
we did.
was Killian reading this out loud?
Yeah, I would have been mumbling it as I read through it.
All right. So does Soul know anything of the bringer of cleansing flame?
You can assume it's Kato, based
Okay.
on your previous roles with the fire guys and whatnot.
Okay.
I want to figure out who he worshipped.
Yeah. Hmm.
I mean,
And where's
it's not,
Mara?
It's not often that you root for Kato, but
Thanks, buddy.
All right. I guess it's time we figure out where old Zale was going to do his dark worshiping.
Well, there's 2 more doors that we haven't opened yet, so
Oh, I'm standing right at one. I'll open it.
Walks into
fell
darkness.
I fell into the darkness.
we lost
I
Ember.
I can't get myself out. Can I just open the door?
Yes.
Thank you.
I could have. All right, never mind.
Go ahead and
I mean, it's all
hold there, because you guys will see what's kind of in this room. I have to get it in place.
Oh.
Oh.
Ugh. I wanted to feel included.
It
Ooh, this looks sketchy.
does. Maybe we should clear the other room before we go down that way.
Okay. I'll stand at this door. In case anything weird comes out of it.
We could also leave my pseudo dragon there and all of us go together.
Wise.
Well, I mean, I felt like it wasn't going to be that big of a deal because, you know, the other door is right
Oh.
here.
There's something there now.
Oh.
Well, too late.
Too late.
Joe, is that an old woman?
It is, as a matter of fact.
Oh. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Margaret.
She
doing
appears
okay
to
there,
be
sweetie?
down the hall, holding her hand above this strange arcane circle that's etched in the ground. You guys can almost feel the heat kind of radiating from it. Small candles are kind of lit in the circle, and the flames in the candles kind of flare up as she continues chanting.
Do you want to shut the door and go to a different way?
What is she chanting? Can I identify that?
Sure,
Arcana.
sure.
Please roll well. Thank God. Who do I worship? Thank Eladra.
She appears to be chanting the words to some sort of animate dead spell.
Oh man, I got a 22.
Who's she bringing back?
Probably the other dead daughter.
Yeah, I say it doesn't matter and
Does
I basically shout, "She's summoning dead! Kill her!"
Eldritch,
Oh, it's
yeah, straight up guiding bolt.
okay. Yeah, let's just kill her mom while she's.
Could we try talking to her? I mean,
she's summoning undead and killing her own daughters.
She didn't.
Yeah, she
Kill-
killed her 3.
Oh, yeah. I guess she's going after them.
Yeah.
She probably blames them.
Probably.
oh, she might because it's their fault that Mara had to marry this dude.
In which case, kind of on her side.
You know, again, it's not every day you root for Kato, but like,
I mean,
Yeah.
she
I-
has just cause to be aggrieved. I don't know if her response is of equal severity to the crimes of her daughter.
Seems fine to me.
to be fair though, we don't know who he was worshiping and the things that he was doing to them.
That's also fair.
True, but she likes fire, so let's burn the bitch.
Okay, I mean,
Can we
Sure.
try to just interrupt her by yelling real quick? Like, excuse me, ma'am, I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Wait,
have you
before
heard
you-
of our,
Have you
have you
heard
heard
of
of
our
our Lord and Savior Bangle?
Van Gogh can cure all?
Go ahead and roll for
Distraction.
initiative, guys. Stop, drop, and roll for initiative.
Ooh!
A tone
That's
and
much
soul,
better this time around.
unfortunately, due to the time it took to kind of search the room and find the diary and go through all that,
Yeah, the Shadow Blade would be gone by
Shadowblade
now.
and Turkey are gone.
That's fine.
I'll miss you, Turkey.
Oh man. Can you do like stuffing and mashed potatoes next?
I got 17 again, so I'm not going to change it in the.
Oh, you said initiative?
Yes.
What's your deck?
Oh.
Oh,
It's a 1.
Oh, I think I'd be before you then.
Yeah, probably.
My dex is a 2.
I'm really concerned about how Nira react.
Oh, she hasn't even seen it yet. She
Everyone
just
got
knows.
their initiatives in the tracker, in the turn order?
I did.
I
I
did.
did.
Very good.
I see a tone is back to its normal rolls.
I rolled
Ember.
a fucking 1 for my initiative.
Ember, you are up first.
Okay, well,
Did you get a nat 20?
yeah, I did.
Yeah, nice.
Just gonna come on down here.
Put me above soul.
I didn't measure. Can I make it to her? Like,
I don't think so. Oh, your speed is 40.
oh, yes, I can.
It's 45.
Yes, I can. No, I can get right here in the middle of her freaking circle. And I'm gonna kick over some of her freaking candles.
Scuff
Kick,
out.
kick.
Scuff the
Just-
lines.
Okay.
Just start kicking shit. That's what I'm gonna do on my turns. I'm gonna
Just
be like,
kicking it?
listen here, you dumb bitch.
Oh,
Like,
boy.
what are you doing? And I would like start kicking her candles and stomping on her flames and smudging her thing. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Okay.
Can I retcon and not say kill her, but stop her?
Sure.
Alright.
Ember, as you kind of run up and get into the room and you look at the figure that you're now able to kind of get a closer look at, she's old.
Is it not an old lady?
She's really old. Like, her skin isn't tan or flesh colored. It's more gray and really like wrinkly to the point where you can
So it doesn't
see
even
the
look like the
outline of her
mom anymore?
skull. She doesn't resemble the woman you saw in the pictures much, really, at all.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
If she's
Uh-oh.
alive, she is in
Gone.
very sorry shape. You wouldn't be surprised if she's not, though.
Oh.
So if
Well,
anything,
that
you just
changes-
interrupted.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can't get any closer, and I don't think I'm allowed to. Oh, I could throw something.
If you
Hold
threw
on.
something, you would not be able to scuff up the circle.
Well, then I'll just scuff up the circle and yell at her, and then stop, like, mid-yell. And I'm like, guys, I think she's dead.
Like
Yeah.
undead.
That changes what I
Yeah,
do.
well, I'm like, dead, but not dead. I don't know. I'm over my head here.
Okay.
And that's what I'll do with my nat 20.
Kalian.
All right, I am going to move up. 30. Then I think I'll bonus action. 25, 80. And then I am going to cast Silent Image. And just create blackness. It's gonna be a cube that extends. I don't know how tall is the ceiling, Joe?
About 12 feet.
All right, I'm gonna extend it from the ceiling to about her waist. So from her waist
All
up
right.
to the ceiling.
Keep in
So that
mind, this is not going to function anywhere close to magical darkness. She will still be able to see through this because there's a darkness spell to make actual magical darkness.
And I will make.
Like, not to discount your plan. It's just doing it with a cantrip when there's an actual leveled spell for it.
It's not a cantrip. It's a first level spell.
Okay.
But I'll make a. Let me read the spell. See what I can actually do with it.
How long does rage last? Oh, you have to keep attacking every turn.
Yeah, a minute or until you.
I've just been hitting a wall.
Like, you can
You can
technically
actually-
make darkness. It's just keep in mind that
Normal.
it's not as good as actual darkness.
Well,
Darkness.
it's a smaller area. But
Yeah.
yeah. Let me see. I might be able to. Oh no, that's true. Oh, Joe!
Yeah.
Joe.
I'm gonna create a giant, dark fire elemental of like smoke and fire. No, I'm gonna make a smoke elemental. It's gonna be like a big creature of smoke and darkness that extends from the ceiling and doesn't go below her waist, so we can still see where she is.
Okay. In that
is it
same
only
area
10 foot
you
square?
wanted?
Let me make sure. It might only be a 10-foot cube. Oh, it's a 15-foot cube. So yeah, that same area.
Okay.
Yep, that's it then.
Okay. All right. Rinlin, you're up.
Can you not? She's sending me memes while I'm trying to play D&D.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my speed is 40. Huh.
He's speedy.
You're fast.
Heck. I would like to go here and, I guess, throw a throwing hammer at her.
Go for it.
Rage, and then hammer.
Raging Hammer.
Raging Hammer smoke elemental combination thing. Plus I kicked your candles.
I actually
really
don't
block her line of sight.
know the damage of a throwing hammer.
D6.
1d4. Oh, is it d6?
It's a D6. It should be a D6.
And it's gonna be dex, right? Oh no, it's strength.
Yeah, it's sorry.
Still a +6. I rolled an 18 on the die. And a 1.
Hammer.
So 6 damage.
Light Hammer. Light Hammer. Oh, it is a D4. Why is it
Well,
a
I rolled a
D4?
1 either way.
I feel like it should be a D6.
I feel like it should be too. Also, I would have just thrown a javelin if they like.
Yeah, some of the weapons are really poorly balanced in this.
I think it's because you can throw it that it's less.
Yeah, but you can take a throwing axe, and doesn't a throwing axe do a D6?
Yep.
Yeah. So like,
And a spear is throwing in a d6.
there's no
yeah,
reason
javelin's a d6.
no reason to ever use a light hammer when you can use a javelin, throwing axe. That's weird.
Are you just gonna homebrew it into d6s?
It's a D6.
Yeah.
but-
You're like, yeah, it's a d6. We're not doing this.
How much damage total was it?
6.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 on the die.
Yeah. Okay. So
All right. I would like to cast a guiding bolt at said lady.
go for it, my friend.
That's a 12 plus 6, 18.
That hits.
So we.
Oh my fucking
What was
god!
that?
Why?
Wow, that was a guiding bolt.
Bling!
Where did that come from?
That was me not
Bagels.
realizing the sound was on my phone.
That is
So
12
that came from
damage.
Bankel's holy blessing. Let's be
Yes. That is 12 damage total
Okay.
and advantage on the next hit against her.
It's a rough roll.
Yeah.
All
Is she
right.
still chanting?
She's trying to. She's having a hard time because people are throwing spells at her and stuff. And hammers.
Oh yeah, did you con save for the hammer? Hit.
Yes.
Okay. I think it's DC 10.
Yeah.
'Cause it didn't do like shit
Yeah.
damage.
It is Mara's turn. Mara is going to kind of move up, kind of behind you guys,
Nira?
peeking. Nira. I know names. It's Nira. Nira is going to peek around, kind of behind Atone and Soul, and see the figure there. And Atone and Soul, you just hear her go, like gasp. But that's going to end her turn. It is now Mama's turn.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Mama, having recoiled from that guiding bolt hit, just kind of opens her mouth with a sneer, and you see like these old, rotted teeth in her mouth.
Ew.
Not feeling super thrilled. She's going to hold her hand up and cast. We'll go with.
My intent, Joe, was to block her line of sight, which
Okay.
might interrupt most of her spells. But she might also be able to see through it or whatever.
She waves her hands kind of in the darkness. You can just kind of make out her silhouette doing this. And as she kind of finishes a quick incantation, this large, black, kind of phantasmal hand appears.
Oh boy.
Could I identify that spell, Joe?
Probably not, because you can't see it.
Yeah, okay. Well, could I hear her chanting?
Yeah,
So could I roll it with a disadvantage then?
yeah.
Okay. I got a 13.
I do not believe that is quite high enough.
Okay.
If I remember the identification was correct.
Come here, bud.
Yeah, see, the problem is darkness is evocation. And I think fog cloud is something else.
Fog cloud is also literally fog, so it can be moved.
Well, yeah, but it's not illusion. The problem is I only get illusion and enchantment spells.
Perfect.
Why? Like personal preference, or
No, the arcane trickster only gets illusion and enchantment.
right? I keep thinking you're a wizard, and then remembering you're not.
I didn't know it was large. It's large.
He's not a wizard, Harry.
Is this a Big B's hand?
You're not sure?
If it is, I hate life.
I
And
mean, that was just like
stuff.
metagaming, but
I've seen the bullshit
Well-
that our wizard does with Big B's, and I'm not in the mood for it.
yeah, Big B's hand can be like annoying.
Big Beast is amazing. I like animate objects better, but Big Beast is magical.
Her favorite thing to do was to hit enemies with other enemies.
Mm.
You know, I can get behind that.
Hmm?
As a DM, I like to hit my players with other players.
Ember,
Yeah.
roll a. So the hand appears and it kind of comes out of the darkness, and it's going to attempt to grab you.
Why her, not me? I'm closer. Come at me.
Probably because I was rude and smudged their thing.
Come at me, Joe.
No, let's grab
What
an
am I
ember.
rolling?
Either a athletics or acrobatics. It's against a grapple, so.
Against a grapple. I would like acrobatics. Well, I am leg grappled. I got a 1.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Well, actually, it's
really?
a 5, but it's a. I
Please?
got a 1 on the die.
So we're
Please,
going to say
I-
that the hand is
Grapple me. I
right
took
there.
grappler.
And it grabs Ember. So Ember, you're in the hand.
Oh, well, at least it's preoccupied, I guess.
Joe, why do you hate me?
I got a plan.
Let me use my feet.
I got a plan.
Atone, you're up.
All right. So first things first, we move. Oop, wrong tool. We move 30 feet.
Okay.
We move 30 feet. We then cast Misty Step, which gets me 30 more. And that's a bonus action. Landing me here. I am out of spells, though, but I will draw my dagger. I will Booming Blade and stab this bitch.
Go for it.
With advantage.
I was say, do I get advantage on this?
Yeah, because of guiding light.
Yep, guiding
Oh.
bolt.
Oh, awesome.
This is the first
Yep.
attack on her.
Thank you, Soul.
You're welcome.
I really like the giant hand, like,
Icon?
token.
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. It's just like,
That
Mario,
is a
Could
what?
you have landed here? Probably not.
Come on. Why is... Move your thing. Who's got the green thing?
That's me.
Yeah, I could do that. Why is that better?
Because then I can flank on my turn.
Okay. So yeah, then I go there. Either way, Dabber. That's a 15.
15 hits.
So for the dagger, she is taking 4 points from the dagger.
Okay.
She is taking 4 more from Booming Blade.
Okay.
And is that perhaps a concentration check on that big hand
It
there?
is indeed.
Nice.
Please fail. Weak ass damage, but please fail.
Natural 20.
Heck.
I demand a recount.
I don't know.
okay.
Anything else, Atone?
No, that was a bonus action. That was a move. That was an action. I have
Ember, you're
It
in
was
a
an
giant
interaction.
hand.
I'm in the hand, yes.
It's your turn.
Do I get to try and fight the hand?
You can if you'd like.
Okay.
You can attempt to hit it, or you can attempt to get out of the grapple.
I would like to get out of the grapple for 100, Alex.
Your answer is roll a athletics and/or acrobatics check.
I got an 8.
He got a 9.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Also, you said he. Is this not a woman?
The hand has a penis. No.
Oh God, I feel
You're a loser,
marginally.
Christopher.
I feel marginally more uncomfortable now. I don't know if this would do anything, but if I turned into a dog, would it be confused and let me go?
Probably
Would start
not.
petting you instead.
Oh, a
I
puppy.
mean, 10 out of 10 would pet again. Yes.
Unfortunately, that does count as your action. Is there anything else you want to try and do? Technically, escaping a grapple, I would count as part of... Is it part of an attack to escape? Or is that just initiate?
No, it's an action.
It's an
Okay.
action, yeah. It's not an attack action.
So you wouldn't be able to offhand attack.
But I can bonus action attack.
No, that's your offhand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn! No, I can't.
All right, then it is...
I can't do anything else then.
Yeah.
Are you guys
Kalian's
eating
turn.
delicious-looking biscuits?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, those look so good.
Kalian.
It was supposed to be part
Oh.
of chicken and dumplings, but it's now just chicken soup with biscuits.
All right, I am going to attack this lady with booming blade.
Okay.
Man, why can't I crit? 21.
Hits.
Sounds like a personal problem to me.
It is. It's terrible. So I do, a whole 1 thunder damage,
Can live with that.
and then 11, 13, 16, 20 piercing damage.
Okay. Concentration check. She fails. The hand is dropped.
Am I free?
You are free.
Do a 3-point landing and land on the ground, standing up, sword is drawn.
Awesome. Thanks, Kalian.
Welcome.
I helped. I gave him
There's
advantage.
your phone.
You did give me advantage. I'm going to end my turn there.
And Rinlin, you're up.
Let me smash.
Let me smash.
Let me smash. Becky, please.
Smash.
I
Oh.
forgot my water over here.
Missing a dice. Oh, nope. Yeah, that's an 18 to 16 on the die.
That's 18 and 16 on the die.
Yeah.
Those are both hits.
Yep. Also, 2 1s. So, heck me.
Heck you.
I think I have all the makings for biscuits in the cupboard. I'm going to make biscuits.
Wow. Oh, do you need the necrotic separate for her?
Yes.
Heck. I can't remember which ones. Okay, so that's gonna be 27 damage. 5 of it's necrotic.
That is actually going to be enough.
Oh. Okay.
You run
What a
up.
waste of a nat 20 this time.
What a waste of another rage.
Smash your hammer into her chest cavity,
My last spell slot.
and it kind of breaks a lot easier than you're used to people's chest cavities breaking. No blood or anything comes out. Instead, it's just kind of like dusty bone,
It's fucking gross.
zombie-ish type insides.
Weird little sucking sound when you pull your hand.
God dang it, I forgot my water again.
And with
Thanks,
that,
Andy.
she kind of just very unceremoniously falls backwards and on the ground rise a little bit, and then just you can hear like a final breath leave her mouth.
Also, she was breathing.
Kind of, I guess, for an undead.
It was habit.
The smoke elemental makes grabby motions and kissy faces towards the tone.
I look at it weirdly.
I feel molested from the
Also,
hand.
Soul's not even like.
Where is Soul?
He's comforting the daughter, of course.
Yeah, I only got to cast 1 spell and you guys killed the fucking thing, so...
Sorry.
I burnt my last spell slot getting there.
So I'm up here making sure this girl doesn't come in there so you can search the body.
I don't want to search the body. It looks like
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake, I'll search the body.
You find on the body just some robes, a couple of spell component type things, and most notably, there's a small wooden, almost looks like a charm or, I guess, crude holy symbol, and it's carved to look like a sword. It's not very accurate to what Kato's holy symbol is supposed to look like, but it looks like she did the best she could.
I'm gonna take it.
I figured you would. Okay. Soul, Nira is in tears and kind of crying, and since you're the closest person, she's kind of leans into your shoulder and is crying on your arm.
Sorry. I give her a big ol' hug.
I'm going to try to investigate the totally oblivious to the human emotions here. I'm going to try to investigate the circle that seems to be some sort of religious form to Cato, but I want to see if it has any arcane qualities and that kind of stuff.
Okay. Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Ooh, that's a good roll. That's a 23.
You think that the nature of it would allow someone to cast the Animate Dead spell, or a more empowered version of it to allow them to summon specific types of undead. In this case, something fire-based because of the extra candles that are here.
I'm going to take out some of my paper and try to copy it as accurately as possible.
What'd you get in your Arcana check?
23.
Yeah, you do that.
Cool. Not that I'm ever going to pick up Summon Undead, but good for research purposes.
As the girl is crying, she kind of eventually looks up. But where's Mara?
I'm sure that is something we will find out just soon enough. And
Into-
Van Gaal will point us in the right direction.
I want to know that Ember slightly gags a little bit.
We're both just like meh.
And then I move her out of the way of the door. And I just like sign like, hey, go to the door. Okay, I'll move down there with her since I'm the one that moved her.
Can I open the door?
Yes, you can open the door.
Sorry, I was following Kayleen around.
I rolled a 22 to hit the door.
All of
Open-
Joe's
I'm sorry, open
NPCs
the
have
door.
crushes on me.
Joe, I opened the door. The only way I know how. Because I'm probably still
What
raging.
door?
Yeah.
Right.
Nice.
I moved the splinters down the hallway.
I'm sorry that I leave just like a trail of broken doors in my wake.
Don't be sorry. You're not sorry.
This looks like
This
a
is exactly
small
how
little.
the other dragon syndicates know about us.
They do. They just
They're
follow
like-
the
they're like,
broken doors.
Ember and Rinlin were here. Rinlin got some doors.
This looks like a small little sitting room with like a closet.
This is a sitting room with a closet. I'm going to open
It's
the
like a-
closet.
No, she opens it like a normal person.
Yep, I just
I was
turn
imagining
the
the closet
knob.
exploding.
and I open it.
She shuts it.
Oh, Lord.
And she shuts the door.
Opening the door, you see a ghostly apparition floating in this small little kind of closet-like area.
Oh, hey.
She turns to you, and you recognize that it is Mara.
Oops.
And I say,
What's
hello,
up, bitch?
Mara?
She doesn't say anything, she just nods.
I'm like, I'm guessing you can't talk.
She shakes her head no.
So you're dead.
She rolls her eyes and shakes her head yes.
Like,
Hey, it's good to establish whether she's self-aware or not.
I'm like, some people don't know they're dead. A lot of people are dead. I have Nira out here. She feels really bad about what
she
happened
kind of
to you.
like perks up and looks out.
Like, angrily?
It's
No.
a conflicted look, like interested that Nira's actually here, kind of surprised at that, but also she doesn't immediately move outwards towards her. She like floats a little in that direction, then kind of hesitates and doubles back a little bit, and she seems
Like
contemplative.
she's really upset with how things happened. She feels a lot of guilt if it makes you feel any better.
She kind of stares at you, seems to be thinking about what you're saying, absorbing it. She nods kind of understandingly.
Like, do you want me to bring her here?
I was gonna say,
She nods.
All right. I'll go out and I'm like, hey, Nira,
Yes?
I have someone who'd like to see you.
All right. You lead Nira into the room, and she kind of is shocked when she sees the ghostly form of her sister. Immediately
Really
she
high
starts
surprise at this point.
crying again. She's clearly very emotional. And the form of Mara kind of floats down to her and places a ghostly hand on her shoulder, trying to comfort her a little bit. And you just kind of hear Nira say, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for all this to happen. If I could take it back, I would take all of it back. I'm so sorry. And that kind of continues for a bit. At which point, Mara kind of looks up at all of you, and you get the sense that she kind of wants to talk to her sister alone.
I
Homer Simpson through the wall here.
have ghost panic.
I'm like, come on, Redlund.
So I'm gonna talk to Atone and be like, I still don't know about the guards. Like,
I guess.
were they actually trying to protect you from finding the woman? Because
No.
they couldn't take her?
I think they were just greedy and they wanted the family's money. They thought the family had money, and
Oh, maybe you're right.
that's no one's allowed to research this because until we get paid, we're not going to research it. So maybe
Keep
we
in
don't go
mind,
back-
you are an OSEPT.
Yeah, that's true. OSEP sucks. I mean, I love OSEP.
A few minutes pass, and eventually Nira and Mara kind of come drifting out to whatever room you guys kind of find yourself in. Mara kind of looks to Nira, reaches her hand out. Nira kind of grabs the apparition's hand as best she can. One last time, and as she kind of lets it go, the form of Mara kind of floats upward, slowly becoming less and less opaque, more and more transparent, and eventually fades away off into the afterlife in peace.
Well, at least we got one to the afterlife.
Yeah, that's one
God
save
knows
soul.
what happened to the other ones.
I mean, they're
Ooh,
technically.
we get
all-
another save.
All right, I'm keeping an eye on Soul. If he says anything about Vanguard, I'm gonna give him a look.
Mira says, "Thank you all so much. I'm sorry you all had to get involved in this."
That's all right. It was Van Gaul's divine calling that we are here to help you.
I
Is
think
there
simultaneous eye roll from everyone else.
Yeah, we mad.
anything I can do to repay you? I don't have
Um,
much, but
Do you have
Mark-
extra XP?
only if you
I mean,
kill
we do
me.
have that whole group.
Only
We
if you kill me. Everyone
Okay,
stabs her.
we kill her.
Well, we do have that group of not slaves who we kind of need to dispose of, like, on somebody else.
Let's use this house as a staging ground for them to get away.
Why? We're
Well,
just
they-
gonna walk.
We're taking him to an airport to get away. We
Oh,
don't
Oh,
leave him
yeah,
in
I forgot
OSAP.
about that. Sorry.
Then-
Forgot about that. Forgot about that plan. I'm just like, we just have a lot of people in our caravan right now. I mean, we could stay to get rid of some of them.
I think we spent a ton on it too. I think we already spent,
We
like-
did. We bought them clothes and.
Yeah, we're invested. We're taking them all the way there.
Oh, what if we just take her too? I'm sure she doesn't want to stay here.
I mean, I thought about that, but like, do you really
I don't
want
know,
to just go like rebuild your life somewhere?
I
Random.
mean, it's free real estate. She's now got a cushy house.
Yeah, but this
Ooh,
is the
actually-
same town where all of her sisters were killed, and also this house held their like weird fire bodies.
I should get my affairs in order before I leave.
Yes, I just wanted to know if Mara might have motioned or said anything to where Her ex-husband was going to do his worship.
Where he was stationed.
Good question.
That's a good question.
I'm
I
not
wanted to ask-
sure.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Mara, but she disappeared before I could.
Well, do you mind if we look around the house?
Of course, go ahead.
I'm gonna search the dresser for like a false bottom or something.
Shush.
Looking around the house, you eventually, in the room where the mother actually was, you quickly realize that this room was converted into this weird ritual room from whatever it was before. And you find markings of what looks like a desk that was over a spot for a while. Like the floor is slightly, like the wood has scrape marks from like a chair behind it or something. And looking kind of around at some of the debris and whatnot that was pushed to the side, you do find a few papers that are similar, shipping manifests and whatnot. They look like someone worked in that office or whatnot. And you also find a lot of manifests for travel, and you get the sense that Zael, when he was not here, he traveled around a lot, so there's any number of places where he could have worshipped. Probably didn't do it right in the house very often. If he ever did, they would just catch him doing small
I
things.
would like to take some of the manifests
Sure.
just to have.
They're old, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't carry a whole lot aside from all of my weapons, but
Okay.
yeah.
Except from 1,000 weapons.
You have Zael's shipping manifests.
Oh, and a lot of crusts. I hoard a lot, but they're all little things.
His last name is Yanvin. Yeah, Zael Yanvin. You have his
How do you
manifests.
spell that?
Yonvin.
Okay. Just in case it ever comes up, since it's really sketchy what he was doing up in here.
That's fair.
After we take down the Dragon Syndicate, we have to move on to something else.
Yeah, we'll jump right to Vandals. That seems like a good idea.
Right?
So
Consort.
after getting everything kind of cleared up here, you guys eventually make your way back to town, finish up your night's sleep. The morning comes.
Wow, we did this all in a night? Go us.
Yeah.
You said night's sleep?
Yes. You all get the benefits of a long rest. As the morning breaks, you guys continue on your journey, and you begin making your way northward. And we'll
With our
say you
caravan.
guys continue